There we go, that's better. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Tuesday night, but we're live again. Why not as well? Why not as well? Ollie's in the building. Up the Lazio, indeed. Dan's in the building. He's redeemed first, so Ollie, Dan's first. It's the rules. He's done the channel points. He is first. Mal's in the building as well. Welcome in, Sean's face. Sean Gasm, indeed. Sean Gasm, indeed. How are we all doing? We started this yesterday. Redeemer Hydrate. Do you know what? I need it. I need it. Oh, big moisty time. That's a new one for you, man. That's a new one for you. But yeah, we started off well with Lazio. Ciro Immobile's on fire as always. The 3-4-2-1 is working. We've beaten Milan and Juve this season already. We're top of the league after 8 games. It's going well. We don't talk about Spartak Mostar. We don't... And drinking water. Yeah, big moisty time and then drinking water. We don't talk about Spartak. That's what we don't do. But yeah, this is how we're sitting after our opening 2 games. We've got to play Young Boys twice. The plan is hopefully, I don't think we're going to finish the entirety of the Europa League group stage, but we're hoping we can qualify. We beat Young Boys twice and Spartak at home. We should be there. Atalanta's going to be tough. Roma, if we can get there, will be tough as well. The big acid tests are Inter and Napoli because they're the 2 that are closest to us right now. But we're ready for it. We're ready for it. How are we all doing, though? How are we since yesterday? What's been happening? England are sensational at cricket, it seems. The new era under McCullum and Stokes. Oh, it's a delight to see. It's a delight to see. Johnny Bairstow today hit the second fastest Test century by an Englishman ever, and it was sensational to watch. It was sensational to watch. We've got Young Boys first up. Ciro Immobile is the only one in the team of the week, and of course he is, because he's just that good. He'll be in every team of the week going. He'll be in every team of the week going. He got a brace in the win against Juve. We got 3 against Milan, 3 against Juve. We're scoring goals with this system as well. It's not. Who do we sign? The only person we have signed, Ollie, is Federico Di Marco. That is it, and he's developing nicely. At 23, he's still increasing and still improving. 2 goals in 8 league games and an assist. Goal in the Europa League. He's started well for us as a defensive winger. And we're loving life with him. Luis Alberto, one of the main reasons we came to Lazio was for the wonderful Luis Alberto. He's picked up another knock, but SMS and Immobile have been doing the business. Immobile on 12 this season, 11 in the league, and just the one with the 2 assists in the Europa League. But 17 contributions in 10 games. You can't tell me he's not on fire. He's absolutely smashing it. Now, Lazari's not had the best of games. He's not the fittest, shall we say. So we'll bring No, we can't bring Marusic in because he's unregistered. That's correct. I'm a bit of a silly sod. Right. We'll bring Felipe Anderson onto the bench for whoever was injured or whatever it was. And then we'll bring Falbo on as well for Kamenovic because he's not fully fit. As much as I like the song, I'm going to skip it because we've got a bit of Akon there. So why wouldn't we? HC! Welcome in the building, good sir. Luis Alberto is knackered. Sakagni can come in. And we'll bring Akpa Akpo back. And we'll start him instead of Lucas Leiva. He's back in the team. We're going to go pretty much as full strength as we possibly can. Because Young Boys are top of the group right now. And we want to get through this group. We have a good chance of winning the Europa League this season, which would give us the perfect start. Because then we could potentially then drop down to the next club we go to as to a Conference League side. And Spurs are signing a good player in Basuma for cheap as well. He's worth more than the 25 mil that you're outlaying for him. So it's a good signing for you. Akpa Akro, Toma Basic, Sakagni, DeMarco. This is lovely football. It's high Saj. Oh, we should score. They are doing amazing business, Dan, and I'm not liking it one bit. I'm not liking it. Ericsson will join too. If Ericsson joins Spurs, that's a great bit of business for him. Fede DeMarco's free kick in. Patrick's header across. Sakagny heads in. We lead in Switzerland by a 0-0. We lead. Erling Haaland looks good in a City kit as well. I was saying this yesterday and I don't like it. I don't like it. But Patrick was onside. Sakagny gets in. I don't know what their keeper's doing. He's just stood there hoping for it to just gratefully come into his grasp. And we go top of the group. We need Cluj to do us a favour, but they're not going to. Cluj look like the whipping boys of this group right now. The fact that they drew with young boys as well. Chelsea won't get top 5 now. We'll see. It's still a long summer, Dan. It's still a long summer. We've not even hit July yet. We've still not hit July yet. Let's slow down a little bit. As young boys have equalised against us, that is not good news. Darwin Nunez as well. I'm not Darwin Nunez's biggest fan. I'm gonna put it out there now. I don't think he does well. I will probably be proven completely and utterly wrong, as Patrick has just missed a header and Ella's in. And we should be 2-1 down away at Young Boys. We're going to demand more. Richarlison, he's going to cost a pretty penny, Richarlison. I will wait and see on that one. As Strakosha plucks that one out of the sky. The highlight is still going, so we're not going to worry too much about that. As Fede DeMarco's been released. So Cagney, Basic, Akpa Akpro, out this side on the right now to Hysaj. In Chiro goes down, that's a pen. It's a pen. City, Liverpool, Spurs, United, Chelsea, Arsenal. So someone that says Chelsea doesn't make top 5, he then puts Chelsea in 5th. Gehi won't probably go. I think Bremer... I meant top 4. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Dan. I just wanted to take the mic. Sorry. Chiro now, right on the stroke of half-time. Misses the pen. He misses the pen. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, HC. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. No, you had me there. Yeah, I did have you there. You made a mistake, and I may or may not have corrected it. So what I've done, Acerbi, Sakagny. This is some nice play out from the back. Can it lead to an opportunity before the half is over? That is a nice little ball through to Basic. Milinkovic-Savic and Immobile linking up. Immobile through to Milinkovic-Savic. Can he find the cross? He's back to Basic. Hi, Saj. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. It's a wonderful, wonderful goal. When we are good, we are sensational. And we have played some absolutely sensational... Utrecht or Celta Vigo? Let's go Celta Vigo, Roy. Celta Vigo. Take a trip to Spain. I'm happy with the number of shots on target. But welcome in, Roy. Hope you're doing well, you big dog, you. Sorry I missed your message earlier. I was out for a walk and then didn't see it on Discord when I came home. I apologise. This is some nice play. Acerbi, Sakagny, Basic, Milinkovic-Savic, Immobile's in. Immobile hits the post. It's not been Immobile's day today, has it? It's not been Immobile's day. He's on a 7 rating and he could be on a lot higher. He could be on a lot higher. Young boys have been torn apart. We just can't finish our dinner at the moment. Sakagny heads down. DeMarco slams in a third. It doesn't matter though. We're absolutely smashing it away in Young Boys. It's going to be a top of the table clash against Spartak by the looks of it. Because they're beating Cluj. What are they beating Cluj? Cluj, I'm guessing, are away from home. I'm guessing that's the case as to why we couldn't see it in the list. Immobile's forced a mistake here. They've tried to put the tackle in. It's a great save from the keeper. We've been praising Chiro. He's just not happy. It's just not been his day. Basic, Hysaj, Akpa Akpro, you could go out to the right, but your right winger's already... He's playing left winger. It doesn't matter because he finds SMS, who makes it Young Boys 1, Lazio 4. And if one doesn't get on the score sheet, the other one will. Ghosts in from the cross from Hysaj, and there he is just to nod it right in. It's 4. We're flying. Let's make some changes now. The game's done. Game is done. DeMarco can come off for Falbo. We want to get Chiro a goal. SMS can come off. We'll bring Cabral on. Now, you more of an SS or an AP? No, you're very much more of an SS. You very much more of an SS.
You beautiful bastard.
Oh, Dan! You big beautiful bastard, you. Subbing at tier 1 for 4 months. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that, dude. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Dan for the 4-month resub. There we go. The 4-month resub, you love to see it. We'll leave Lazari on the bench. We don't really want to risk him. We don't really want to risk him. Is there anybody else we want to rest? We'll give Sakagni the game off, the rest of the game off. We'll bring Pedro on as well. We'll make 3 changes at once. Basic whips the free kick, forces the save from the keeper. I might need to make a command for Ciro Immobile. My favourite player in this game. He is my favourite player in this game. Forget Haaland, forget Mbappe. It's Ciro Immobile. He's too good. Right, Spartak, how are you doing? We can't see the Spartak score. Of course we can't. Of course we can't. The game we want to see, we can't see. There's a late highlight. We was going to make some more changes, but we can't now. Basic. Cabral fires wide. We'll bring Basic off because he will play in midweek, and we'll bring Cataldi on. Do you know what now? We'll bring Raul Moro on. We'll give him a cameo. Hello, Andrew. How are you, good sir? Welcome to Lazio. Well, we're not in Lazio at the moment. We're not in Rome at the moment. We're in the Swiss, the land of the Swiss, the place with the lovely chocolate. As that's absolutely hacked away for a throw. Are we on full match, or did we just play for a key? Is this just an end game highlight? It's probably just an end game highlight. See this one out, boys. Let's have a look. Oh no, they've scored. They have scored. Cool. A Coco smile emote. Now that is an emote I need. Right. What are we getting rid of? What are we getting rid of? No, Peepo Weird is nice. We don't use this one. We can remove that from the channel. And then we can add the Coco smiling, because we need the Coco smile. Who doesn't want a Coco smile? Who doesn't want a Coco smile? But welcome in, Ollie. How are you, good sir? Nice work, everyone. 2 goals against away from home again is not great. We might have to drop back to the wing backs when we play away from home. But oh, Bordeaux are heading to the 3rd tier of France due to financial issues, so they're no longer a 2nd tier side. They are now a 3rd tier side. Hello, Abby. How are you? I'll explain my happiness in one screenshot. That sucks for Bordeaux. It does indeed, Woider. Pedro stubbed his toe and is out for 10 days. Hysaj with a goal and an assist. My backup wingback. But now I've seen your face. You love to see that. You love to see that. He's won the Conference League. Let's go. Ollie's massive. Who have you won that with, Ollie? I can't recognise the kit. I'm good. Better now you're in here. Of course. I gotta be nice. I've been slightly horrible to you the last few days. So Heracles, nice. You love to see it. Love to see it. Same season we finished second, 1 point behind Ajax. Oofed. Oofed. You hate to see that, but you love to see the European success. We just had some success in Europe. We absolutely smashed Young Boys. That sounds really wrong. That sounds sus out of context. My goodness gracious me. Miguel Angel Moya. I don't know why we're scouting a CSKA player. We're not in. Why are we scouting backup goalkeepers? We need a first choice keeper if we're going to sign anybody. We've got an under-20 sports scientist in through the door. Nice. Seriously, need to start picking up points. Yep. Getting railed in every hole. I mean, it depends on what you want to be doing and how you're being railed, but I don't see everything wrong with it. Our centre-backs are starting to get a little bit knackered. Silva come in for a game. It's Cagliari. Where are you in the league? You're 13th. We can rest. Milinkovic-Savic, you're not being rested. Immobile, you're not being rested. DeMarco, you're not being rested. Basic can be rested, though, for Cataldi. We need to bring Akpo back and at least to the bench. But we're going to start you ahead of Lucas Leiva. Of course we are. We're not seriously starting Lucas Leiva. Who would in their right mind want to do that? Let's go with that. We can beat Cagliari. Like, it's Cagliari. It might be away from home, but when you've got Ciro Immobile scoring goals for fun, he's to be fair, he's only scored in one game in Europe this season. So, maybe there is truth to the lies that he can only score in Serie A. I hope that's not the case. Hello, Mark. How are you, big dog? Luis Alberto fires over. Sanch, really. But Inter are playing Napoli right now, and Inter are winning, which is poggers for us. Cataldi. He goes from distance. Oh, it's sensational. He looks like he enjoyed that one. I bloody well did as well. Nathan Collins is the best defender of all time. Did Ireland do a win? Did Ireland do a win today? Is that what I'm hearing, Mark? Did Nathan Collins score for Ireland? What a goal that is as well. If that was Mike, he'd be getting the scene out. If you know the scene, you know the scene. Mark is better than Palic. He is. Mark had Palic in his back pocket in Super Club Soccer yesterday. As SMS. Oh, welcome in, Palic. He just scored. But how are you doing, big dog? Congrats on the win yesterday. We ran you close. A lot closer than I thought we was going to say the least. But you are very, very good at Super Club Soccer. Have I not changed the save timer? This is going to be awkward. Because that's not the right timer. I thought I changed the timer. I could be wrong. I have not changed the timer. I'm an absolute idiot. We need to sort that one out. Where is the save command? Save. As Immobile scores his 13th of the season, it's 2-0. He's just too good. Timers. We want to change this to that. And then we want to add new timer. We'll turn that one off. 30. Activate timer. There we go. That's better. That's what we want to do. As it's 3, it's Manuel Lazzari set up by the other wing-back DeMarco. That's the save command. And I knock your cock off is no longer around because we're not being managed by Mr. Ivan. I knock your cock off. Oh, it's a tap-in as well. It's 3-0 inside half an hour. When I said Cagliari, look at this. They've got Kevin Strootman in the middle of their midfield, and he can't do anything to stop us. It's rampant. DeMarco has all 3 assists. Worth every penny of that 8 million quid. He will be coming. He might be coming with us as well to a few clubs. Pedro's headed on. Pavoletti has scored. It's 3-1. But we're very much in the mindset of we're going to score one more than you right now. And it's working like an absolute treat. We'll praise the boys. DeMarco playing out of his skin. Right, let's not allow these guys back into the game. Here, yeah, let's not do that. As it's now 3-2. And all of a sudden, I'm slightly concerned. Bowen is a plumber. Why is he a plumber? What's happened? They're not happy at the fact I'm demanding more after they've just scored from their only 2 shots on target. Like, come on now. What did you expect from me, boys? What did you expect? Doing well, feel sleepy as fuck. So I'm buying some hours to stay awake a little bit. How are you? I mean, if I can keep you awake for a couple more hours, Paddock, I hope I can do. Just completely messed up a counter. Fede DeMarco, can he get his 4th assist of the game? Can he do that? A Serbi. If that's Marco Marin, my goodness gracious me. That's a great ball. João Pedro. We've let a 3-0 lead slip here, chat. At home to Cagliari. Not home, away from home against Cagliari. Alberto's coming off, so Cagney's on. Akpro's not had the best of games. So Lucas Leiva will get a game. And DeMarco's a little bit knackered as well, so we'll bring Kamenovic on. Also, what we will do is quickly reset these. Because apparently we need to reset them. Because we've let a 3-0 lead slip. And I'm going to berate them for that. Acerbi. Patrick. Zakagny. Shoots from distance straight at Cragno. Read my Discord DM after stream. Okay, I will do, Roy. I will do. I hope you're alright though, mate. No. Big save, Strakosha, because we have been poor. Collins goal. I will watch it after this game, Mark, because right now, we're in the mud. Still coming from it. It must be good then. It must be good. Nandez's corner in. Header is over the bar. I just don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning like today. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. We are going to go more positive with this. We want a winner. We want a winner. So what we're going to do, when we need a winner, we throw on 2 wingers. We make them more attack-minded. SMS has not had the best of games. We're going to bring... Pedro is injured. What am I doing? Cabral. He got himself a goal in midweek. He can get himself a game. Patrick is on a 6.4. Luis Felipe, on you come. Be my libero, Luis Felipe. Or is Jorge Silva better at it? Or is Acerbi better at it? Acerbi's probably better at a libero, but he's not playing libero. Get him out of the championship. Encourage. Let's be a little bit more direct with our passes as well. Hit the early crosses and shoot on sight. We've done this and now they have a highlight. Are we going to lose from 3-0 up? Is that what FM is trying to tell me right now? It would be typical of Spursy if he was to do that, though. Zakagny. Kamenovic is looking to break in behind. He can't find the pass. Gotta win that header. We haven't. This is a 4-3. This has got 4-3 written all over it. Nandez. Marin. Can we force them back even further? We can. Immobile's not pressing. You're a pressing forward, good sir. You should be pressing. Dalbert, João Pedro. That's a great ball. Pereiro looked off. He's missed anyway. Thank God a draw, even though we should have won the game. A point is still a point. As I say that, we've dropped 2 points here. Patrick is demotivated. Well, you shouldn't have dropped the 6.4 then, mate. Should have won 4-2. I missed 2 sitters. Ouch. Right, Mark. Let's have a look at this goal. Let's have a look at this goal. I'm guessing Ireland in the the orange. I am right now just having a laggy video. Video is not available on my location, apparently. Yeah, video is not available in my location, Mark. Unfortunately. Which is sad, because now I can't watch the Cummies worthy goal. He's pretty good, Ollie. He's not bad. Technically, he could be a little bit better in first touch and dribbling. But other than that, he's not bad. He's not bad. I rate him. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It keeps us top. What, on goals scored? It should be goals scored. Yeah, it's kept us top on goals scored. DeMarco gets 3 assists. Juventus beat Milan. We're only 2 points clear at the top. We still have Inter to play. Would you take him at Certa? Yes, I would have taken him at Certa. There's no if buts or maybes about that. But when you're winning the Conference League with him, like I still would take him at Certa. Yes. What's the dynamic saying? Club atmosphere good. Team cohesion good, managerial support good. I made a couple of the players unhappy. They're especially unhappy I left Marisic out of the first team. Out of the Europa League squad. I'll probably do it. Strakosha wants to move to a bigger club, but they just weren't bidding for him. No, so Palik, this is all part of one save. And basically what we have to do is in this save we have 20 seasons. And we have to win we have to win the league and cups in Italy, France, Germany, Spain, and England, plus the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League, World Cup, European Championships, and Club World Cup. And I failed PSG, yes. But no, I don't have to win everything in one season with Lazio. That is not the case. Does this one work? This one works. That is a very, very, very good goal. Get him out of the championship. He's just scored the dream goal that most defenders will want to do. We've made one transfer, Palik, and that was to being in Federico DeMarco at left back. So he is our left. Well, I say left back. He is our left-sided outlet. He's a defensive winger. And then that's all we've made this season. The main thing is to get through this season, and then we make transfers. And then we make transfers. Who do we have after Bologna? That is the real question. Because Bologna are 14th in the league. We have Atalanta next. Right, so I'm going to rest people for this game. People like Luis Alberto can be replaced by... Actually, right. The one thing I want to do is I want to get Akpa Akpro back onto the bench instead of this guy. And then back into here. So that is how we have the team normally. Cool. Alberto drops out for Sakagni. Cabral can start ahead of SMS. We will get Falbo in and Marisic in. We'll play Marisic instead of Thingy, actually. I think I'll give Marisic the game today. And then we'll play Falbo instead of DeMarco. We'll give Hysaj the day off. We'll keep Lazari on the bench should we need some changes. Midfield 2 will keep the same. Backline will keep the same. And Chiro we will keep up top. Just a few changes for Bologna. GK will be one, yes. But it depends, Palik, because if we win the league and the cup this season, it doesn't matter. We can leave Lazio. So then it doesn't really matter then. So it's very much dependent on what we do this season. Because if we win the league and cup with Lazio, we don't have to manage in Italy again this save. As Basic, oh, it's sensational. You picked that one out of the top corner. First goal for the club, that is, for Toma Basic. Couldn't have hit it any sweeter. That is postage stamp. Inter have a trip to Torino, so they have a slightly harder time than we do. Is he just aggressive? Yeah, he's just aggressive. But yeah, goalkeeper, probably a centre-back to upgrade a Serbi. And just renewing sort of transfers in that regard. And then picking up some players to improve the squad. Letting some players go. It would be a proper clean out as well. It wouldn't just be transfers in. There would be players having to leave as well. As Svanberg's in behind. Patrick is there across to win it back. Zaccagni looks to play forward for Immobile. Can't find him. It was a Hollywood-style pass. If he had found that pass, I'd have been calling it the assist of the season. Arnautovic can't score. Is that Marco Arnautovic? I can't see yet because we've got another highlight. Marisic. Cabral down this right-hand side. Can he find a cross in? He can. There's Immobile. Great block. Falbo blocked again. They're throwing their bodies on the line. As Marisic then heads in, it's 2. Oh, sensational. That one was almost... This goal was better than Nathan Collins. Wait, what? Wait, what? Mark, don't... Got thumped 5-2 by Liverpool. Abs, who are you managing? Because that is quite sad. We hate that. No one likes to see that. No one likes to see that. But that is a sensational first half. 2 goals. The midfield absolutely running the show. Can't fault a single one of them. How long is Pedro out for? 2 days more. We'll get SMS and we'll get Alberto in. We'll get them both in. We'll give them a run around. In behind Chiro. See if we can add to the tally. Just to make sure Inter don't go above us on goal difference. Barcelona rebuild. Won Copa del Rey in League the very next game. Got thumped by Liverpool 2-1 at home in the first leg and 3-1 away from home. What season is that? First or second? Because I did a Barcelona rebuild earlier in the game cycle. But I did it Spanish and homegrown only. Acerbi, Basic, Acerbi, out to Falbo. Can we find the cross? He can. There's SMS. There's 3-0. It's game, set, and match. The Lazio fans are loving life. Praise the boys. Oh, we've given it to Barrow or Cellini. Let's not concede another one, please, boys. I don't like conceding goals. It's a great block. They start to rebuild now in real life. Gonna be in 6. Yeah, I can bear to watch because I'm a Barcelona follower. Barcelona, the Spanish team I support. And I don't like the fact that they are massively in the mud. To be quite honest, it's their own fault. It's the board's fault. It's entirely. But it's annoying to say the least. The subs that we wanted to bring on didn't come on. First season didn't have the funds to make transfers, so what I did was got rid of Deadwood and use Houston. Yeah. I came second and semi-finalists in the cup, I think, season 1. But yeah, very much. Yeah, I managed to win the lot in 3 years with Barcelona, playing a Spanish and homegrown only team. Marusic with himself a goal. Maybe I was wrong to leave you out the team, Marusic. Maybe I was. But maybe, just maybe, you might give yourself the opportunity to play back into my mind for the winter for the knockouts. Right. This is a 2-week attacking. No, not a Saturday. Not a Saturday. This is a 2-week attacking. We can Gagan this week. And then we will defend this week because it's away at Spezia. It's not going to be the most difficult of games, but unless there's a tougher test. Actually, no, we changed this. We changed this around. We changed this around because we're gonna have to. We're gonna be double defending 2 weeks in a row because we've got 2 tough games. We've got 2 games. Rome, a game away, is going to be rough, as is the Spezia game, because Rome, like, is that the Cup Sampdoria, or is that the league? No, when do we start the 3rd round? We've got either Sampdoria or Brescia in the 3rd round in January. Cool. Won the league, cup runner-up, and got to the Champions League semi. I mean, it's typical Barcelona. Do good, then get thumped in UCL. I mean, yeah, kind of. Kind of, indeed, yeah. Although, when they tend to get to the final, they don't tend to get dumped on. It's normally before the final. So, yeah, like the semi-final for you. Do well in the league and the cup, win a double, and then just can't quite hold on to the... Can't quite go all the way and do the 3rd. Wrexham try. A lot of people have done Wrexham this year, I think. Because obviously the Ryan Reynolds takeover. But right. Full strength for Atalanta. Cabral is injured. Of course he is. Felipe Anderson's onto the bench then. Don't do Wrexham, pick any other Vanarama team. I mean, Wrexham in my network save with Roy Royder haven't gone up in 3 seasons. Although saying that, I've only gone up one. Roy has gone up 3 years in a row winning the league. I've bottled 2 playoff stints and then won a 3rd. Like, so I'm only in League 2 still. 3 seasons in. I've bottled a National League playoff and a League 2 playoff now. Although I say the League 2 playoff, in the final, I did have 9 men. As Rafael Toloi heads away, Alberto whips in another one. DeMarco, great touch. He went for the glory shot, but so did Basic, and he fires in. I faced them 4 times, twice in the league and twice in the Copa del Rey semi. Managed 3 draws and 1 win. My only win came in the 2nd leg of the semi-final in the league, bottled a 3-0 lead to draw 3-3. Ouch. Yeah, that's not fun. Toma Basic with an absolute screamer. We lead against Atalanta. And it feels great. It feels great. Another win on the board would be lovely. Akpa Akpro. Ramos. Lazari. Oh, that's lovely from Lazari. Can he find the cross? He can. SMS, it's a great save. Lazari again. Can only force the corner. I saw how the other team spat. Yeah. It's look, it's fun because obviously there's money in the National League with Wrexham. It will be fun to then go up the league. My mate did the Wrexham save and got Paul Mullin to score 53 goals in the first season in the league alone. And I went, yeah, he's a bit broken, isn't he? There's a Mobile 2-0. Lazio are on fire. Goal awarded. Referee saw nothing wrong with it. I knew there was nothing wrong with it. Ciro Immobile is firing again on all cylinders. We've got a free kick here, given away by Zappa Costa. Alberto in. Oh, Luis Felipe couldn't quite finish it off. I mean, Atalanta have just stolen our system, but just play it with wing-backs instead of defensive wingers. Alberto into Immobile. He's onside again. It's Lazio 3, Atalanta 0. Have you ever been sacked at all in FM? No. Well, Bordeaux, Mark, I was saying earlier, have, because of financial troubles, now been relegated to the third tier instead of the second tier. So I couldn't remember if he was here or not when I said it. So I was just stating it again just in case. So I'll probably do Saint Etienne now. See, for me, I would rather do Bordeaux now because they're in the third tier with money struggles. And I'm a sucker for pain with my saves, as you could tell with Chertonova. I play with my local team from my city, fifth tier. We're gonna join your team. It's a bit boring. It's the journey up. I like. Okay, Immobile's demotivated by that, but we'll praise them anyway. We're 3-0 up. It's shouting slurs at my screen. Is the fort taking its toll on you, Oida? Is the fort taking its toll on you? 67 minutes in. There's not been a single highlight in this second half. SMS has not had the best of games. Oh, Cabral's out, isn't he? Andre Anderson can get himself a game then. Why not? Akpa Akpo's not had fun. We can bring Lucas Leiva in. It's unlucky for Akpa Akpo that he's had to be replaced by Lucas Leiva. Nothing is working. You knew it was going to be a tough season, though. You knew it was going to be a tough season. So Cagney in. There. Patrick's on a yellow, so we don't want to lose him. Jorge Silva can come on. We'll bring Luis Felipe as the libero. Inter are still keeping pace with us. How are they winning? They're just beating Sassuolo by a 1-0. We've scored 3 past Atalanta. We are just too bloody good. Let's not concede now. Malinovsky's corner is headed away. Freuler will pick it up, though. Can we win it off of him? No. Coop minus. Rafael Toloi. Pasalic. Former Chelsea youth prospect. As is probably the majority of Europe at this point. Has spent some point of their youth in that Chelsea youth system. Or in the loan army. As Malinovsky fires it in with 5 minutes to go. It's a great finish. We're playing well. We don't need to concede there. We're going to rest DeMarco as well for the final few minutes. Kamanovic can come in and replace him. I'm done with this. Maybe it's time to take a break. Like before I play through the Chertonovo save again off stream, I'm taking a week's break from it. Relaxing from it, not doing it like. No, it is a lot of pain. It is a lot of pain. It is a lot of pain. Although it is a lot of pain. The feeling will be great when you eventually get them to the top tier, but it's just gonna be so long for that. The money will just be horrible. Inter's unbeaten run reaches 10 games. They must have lost in the European comp or something like that. A 10 max in some attributes, the rest are 1 to 5. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me either, Paddock. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. We've got young boys again at home this time. Now. Let's get another win. Oh, Immobile's one player of the month. See, he's too good. We have a Serbian in the team of the month as well. You love to see it. You love to see it. We're filling out the youth team stuff. We need to look for the first team stuff. That's one thing we do need to look for fully. Because we want to improve, especially the recruitment team. Because we have 8 scouts and we're not even near the highest average. So, we want to. And the same with, our physio team as well. We've got more physios than we need. And yet, we're nowhere near the best. We can definitely improve that. Let's discuss with the board. They're not happy with us. They don't want it. Their hub is useless, but we knew that already. Yeah. I'm doing Henry's Discord challenge at the moment, and Mbappe has a goal every 51 minutes in the league. I tell you what, yeah. I'm supposed to be first choice goalkeeper here. Is Strakosha supposed to be backup? Wait, Strakosha supposed to be the backup to Pepe Reina. No wonder Lazio didn't do well this season. I feel like I'm biting down a piece of glass and shattering it all in my mouth. I wouldn't do that, Word Up, right now. I wouldn't do that. That is not something I would recommend. Don't try that at home, people. Right, let's get a win against Young Boys as well. No changes from the league win against Atalanta. The team are comfortable and capable of doing the job that we will set out of them. Did you watch the Streltsov movie? I haven't yet. No, I haven't yet. No, I've had other things to be doing. So I haven't got round to it. It is in the list. I've just praised them when we're 0-0. I'm an idiot. But Lazzari into DeMarco. Basic, Lazzari. He can't find the cross, and Acerbi decides to run away from the ball instead of going to it. But we win it back, so you know, it worked out for us in the end. Lazzari, Milinkovic-Savic. This is some nice football. Immobile's dropped deep. He can't find the pass through. But now there's Luis Alberto. He's in. Oh, Luis. Luis, my baby. What are you doing? Akpa Akpro. What a header that is. Basic. Patrick, Akpa Akpo. We're building up some lovely play in this part in the middle of the park here. Akpa Akpo finds Chiro Immobile. He sits the keeper on his ass and dinks it over him for his 16th of the season. I wouldn't say the keeper didn't move. He got dinked. He got sat on the seat of his pants. It's sensational football from the Lazio boys. The boys in sky blue. And in less than 10 minutes we lead. And we go back to the top of the group. Right, the Spartak away to Cluj they are. We can see it this time. Mike knows how he feels. About what? What does Mike know? I'm slightly confused with that one, Mark. There's probably something I'm getting chipped. Ah, yeah. Mike does know how he feels about getting chipped. That's a great ball. Oh, that's a great goal. What a pass that is from Acerbi. He has that in his locker as well. It's 2-0. SMS is on the score sheet. The referee can see absolutely nothing wrong with it. Goal awarded. Look at this. DeMarco. He can't see anything going further forward. He drops it back into Acerbi. One touch. Bang. There's SMS on the volley to sweep home. It's 2-0 Lazio. We are on fire again, chat. Patrick. Basic. Luis Alberto. SMS is there in front of his man. Basic will find Immobile. He's been forced a little bit wider, but he finds Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. It is 3-0. It's his 10th goal of the season. We are rampant. It's 3-0 in just over 20 minutes. We're a quarter of the way through, and it's already done, dusted, and sorted. Spartak are winning them. Of course they are. Cluj can't do us a favour. Oh, Immobile. SMS. Right, the referee's given a foul from something, and I did not see a foul there at all. But I'll take the pen anyway. I'll take a pen. That is absolutely fine. Are England losing to the Goulash Merchants again? What is the England score? No penalty, of course it wasn't. Hungary lead at half-time. Of course they do. What carrier SMS will be after that? Will be the next after that. I don't know. They'll probably find somebody. I'm loving playing him as a shadow striker. He's performing out of his skin there. We've given the ball away there. Are we going to concede here? No, because they can't hit the target. They can't hit the target. Sounds like typical England defending, to be fair. Immobile. SMS. Back to Immobile. Should score. Should be 4. We should be absolutely battering these. Luis Alberto corner. Acerbi can't win the header. I need to still sort the set pieces out. DeMarco can't get there. It's absolute domination in the stats. Alberto. Corner whipped in. DeMarco's there with his 5th of the season. That's a 5-foot man at the near post winning that header and scoring. He could be playing in the Premier League. How old is he, SMS now? What, 26, 27? Possibly. He's in the towards the prime of his career, so it's very much a possibility. This has been simple. Absolutely simple. Young boys have been swept aside here. Saw a few random links to Arsenal, yeah, but Arsenal and Man United seem to be linked to the entire world and never sign anybody. That seems to be the way those two clubs work at the moment. But we are getting Tielemans. Tielemans would be a good one for you. He'd be a good buy for you. That's a great ball through to Varga. He's not got the support in anywhere near him, but there's a free man at the back stick and he's headed over. He's headed over. Spartak did concede to Cluj, but then Spartak have scored again. Which is sad. Who is tired? We've got some big games coming up in the week. So we'll bring we'll take both the wing backs off. And do you know what? We're going to take the 2 behind. We'll bring Cabral on from SMS. No, actually, SMS is on a hat-trick. We'll bring Raul Moro on for a game. Why not? We'll bring Cabral on. Not for Cabral, Sakagny even. For Luis Alberto as well. And we'll make the final change as and when we see fit. 27, yeah. It's because he's 26 in-game. He hasn't fully ticked over to his new birthday yet. Basic is scoring this free kick. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, chat. I would have loved to have been correct with that one. Ramos has picked... Luis Felipe's picked up a knock, so Jorge Silva can come in. We need centre-back cover. Realistically. It might be worth looking at a loan. It might be worth looking at a loan. Potentially for a defender. To come in as a squad player. And just fill in that gap that we potentially need. Because Jorge Silva is okay, but he's not great. I'd rather have somebody else on the bench that can do that centre-back job over him. Oh, I mean, Milinkovic-Savic is in for the hat-trick and gets it. He's really good as well, isn't he, chat? He's really good as well in this game. Like, it's 5-0. He has a hat-trick. It could be 6 here. Or will they have a counter? No, Basic is... Oh, no, he's not. He's not winning that back. Mbimbi is... He's running away from us all, but he's running further away from goal. It's a great tackle to stop the chance. Are we going to go up the other end and score? Raul Moro. Hi, Saj. You've got the ball in behind for Raul Moro. It's not going to happen. That should be... I mean, it's not highlight over. There might be something left in this highlight. Not when they're booting the ball out of play for a throw in our own half, though. Hi, Saj. Jorge Silva. That is it. It is 5-0 to Lazio. The damage was done in the first half. It's an excellent win. It keeps us second in the group. Level on points with Spartak. Who were... would they have been the toughest tie? Yeah, they probably would have been the toughest tie we had in this group. So, you know. How big of a result is this? Not really as big as you think, big man. We're behind Spartak on head to head because they somehow lost 4-1 away at Young Boys. So if Young Boys could do us a favour, that would be great. But we still haven't fully qualified from the group because Young Boys have 4 points. A thigh strain, out for 4 to 5 weeks. Milinkovic-Savic with a hat-trick and a 10.0. It's probably given them the day off, hasn't it? Yep, absolutely not. We have Salernitana next. We gotta recover and train for that game. We'll rest the squad. We will make some form of changes for it, though. Who do we have after Salernitana? We have we have an international break. We don't need to rest. We can just rotate and... Ian! How are you, good sir? Your agreed player is fringe time. You're probably being played surplus to requirement. I think a low move will be great for you. Sure. You're not going to get the time. This team we're playing have Frank Ribery and Lys Mousset as their front two. Name a pair... the least likely pair of players you thought would ever play together. Is online at the moment, low. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Looks like your PC's going to have a fun time holding up, mate. It looks like your PC's going to have a fun time holding up. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. How is Man United doing? And did you... I think I saw your tweet saying you were feeling a little bit ill yesterday, so didn't do the World Cup. So I hope I can make the World Cup stream. I'd love to make that. Had to see how life at Lazio is going. Life at Lazio is going great today. Other than the fact we bottled a 3-0 lead away at Cagliari, we've won every game. So we're loving life. We're loving life. They want us to play Marusic. Can he play centre back? No, he can't. He's 6'1" though. He could make a good right centre back actually, Mr. Marusic. Do you know what, Marusic? You can do that job then. Whilst Luis Felipe's out for the next few weeks. Yeah, we're gonna need to rest and rotate a little bit. Acerbi's knackered, so that gives us time to bring Radu in. Is it still seriously 1-0 for Hungary? It is, yeah. Didn't stream today, World Cup tomorrow. Won the Europa League group. You love to see it. You love to see it. The front three will play. We'll bring Kamenovic in for Fede DeMarco. We'll bring Cataldi. Oh, Cataldi's... How long are you injured for? You're back in full training tomorrow. We won't risk you then. We did say we're going to loan you. You cannot play box-to-box midfield. Do you know what? We're going to risk Cataldi. Why not? Why not? We can risk it for a chocolate biscuit. SMS is knackered. So Cabral can start. Immobile will play. Patrick's a little bit knackered, but it will do. It will do. Finally, we've won a game! Woo! After 8 games, Wood has picked up the dub. You love to see it. They've won a game. Lys Mousset and Franck Ribéry up front. It's a combination I never thought I'd see in my life. But here we are. Here we are. 8 games, just as long as we're not in 10th. That's... As long as you're not in 10th and not going down, it's fine. It's fine. Encourage the boys. Let's get this win. They're second bottom of the league, and I see they've got the first highlight. It's cleared away. Alberto. Look at the run through in the middle. You had Immobile running, charging through the middle to counter. Charging through the middle. Strakosha punches. It's a great block. Right. Chiro, he's driving forward. He finds Alberto. You've got Kamenovich on this left-hand side. Laid the ball down the line. You daft sod. Oh, you've allowed them back. Now we've got to actually break them down. We could have countered them and made this highlight a lot shorter. Lazari, Cabral, there's Immobile. One touch, he's forced wide. He finds Kamenovich. He's back in and Alberto misses a sitter. Alberto. What is Luis Alberto's finishing? 15. He definitely didn't finish like a player with 15 finishing. That's for certain. Inter have got the tough task of Fiorentina away, who are 10th in the league, and we are struggling to be second bottom of the league at home. Kamenovich. Back from Radu to Strakosha. Marisic. We can play it nicely to Cabral, who finds Immobile. Oh, Chiro! Chiro, my babe, my boy. You're supposed to finish them, son. Still nothing. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Oh, there's the mistake. It's got to be.
It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
It is a big deal. Ben Rate? A Ben Rate? Welcome in, Ben. How was the stream? You want some? You want some? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following Mr. Kuru Ben, go and drop them a follow. What was we on today? We was on some FM. How was the old FM today, Ben? Whoa. It was something. Who are we managing? I don't think I know your save. I don't think I know your save. Who's nervous? Cabral's nervous. I don't know why he's nervous. Coco smile indeed. Coco smile indeed. How are we, Coco? How are we, Mal? Two absolute cuties. You see them together, your heart melts. Tried Saint Etienne in Ligue 2, but I don't think I'm an FM streamer. You'll get there. Even better now, Coco smile is an emote. Yeah, you've got your stare emote, and he's got the smile. Like you can see each other's faces in emotes now. You can just converse to each other through emotes. Alberto, he's found Chiro. He's got to make it too. He doesn't the first time, and he doesn't the second time. He doesn't the second time. Right, let's make some changes. Let's rest. Right, Kamenovich is on a yellow. Fede DeMarco, on you come. Akpa Akpro is knackered. Alagi is coming on. Cabral's not played well. SMS can come on. Get the attacking trident back together. It's your stream game. Much prefer its relaxation. Yeah. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. I can understand that. It is a very nice and chilled, relaxed game. DeMarco's not done well there, but Patrick wins the header. And then we can't find the right pass. Let's not bottle this. This is second bottom in the league, guys. Well done, DeMarco. That's what we love to see. It's what we paid the money for. Right, Cataldi, Alberto, DeMarco. Right, let's find the ball forward. There's Immobile. Oh, it's a good save. The greatest team the world has ever seen, and it's hungry. Yep, it is hungry. Is it 2-0 by any chance, James? Welcome in, my good sir. I'm much lucky I get Mal's face for hours every stream. You do. That would have been goal of the season if you'd have fired that in top bins. That would have been goal of the season. I would have been wide cummies all over my desk. I would have been wide cummies all over my desk. Right, Luis, you're going to give yourself a standing ovation. Pedro can get himself a run around. Patrick is absolutely knackered, but we're going to bring a Serbian for Radu because he's on a yellow. Wide cummies indeed. England are awful, oh my god. They're awful at football. They're not at Test cricket, Ben. They're not at Test cricket. DeMarco scoring this free kick, isn't he? Oh, it's off the bar. The old Denver's rattling. It's rattling. Right, let's time waste. Because Inter are winning 2-0, but that doesn't matter because we're top on goal difference. We've beaten them. A nice victory. That's all that matters. But Johnny Bairstow, Joe Root and Ben Stokes are sensational at cricket right now. But at football, England can't hit a barn door, apparently. Did their poor form happen? I mean, it helps they haven't won a game. I would like it to have been a little bit more convincing than a 1-0 win, Mr. Press Officer. But it puts them bottom of the league, so, because Empoli must have won. They did. They beat Roma. And, like, here, Roma are already a whopping 14 points behind us. I think it's safe to say we're probably going to get European football of some degree this season. Just what we're getting it from is going to be the question. What European football we're going to get. We have an international break. Chiro gets himself another one. That is what now? That is 17 and 16 for Ciro Immobile this season. 15 in the league. He's pretty darn good at football. He's pretty darn good at football, if I do say so myself. I just wish he wasn't playing for Italy. I wish we could have him resting for 2 weeks. Just training with us before the Spezia game. We can probably rest him for the Spezia game. Considering after Spezia, we've got the Spartak game in the league. So we're going to be resting for the Spezia game anyway. Jesus Christ, Mal. Inzaghi hails Immobile. I've been delighted with you, Chiro. Running through my mind like a hurricane. My goodness gracious me, you two. I would say get a room, but you know, you have done previously. There's a 16-year-old out with a sports hernia. I said it in the last stream. I didn't even know what a sports hernia was at 16, let alone suffering from one. Gotta go for some game though. Have a good one, Paddock. Have fun as well. Hope you have a good one. Shower. Hernias suck. Yeah, they don't sound fun, Wood. I'm not gonna lie. Costa Rica are beating New Zealand to qualify for the World Cup. I've just seen that as I flicked to the BBC live text for England. Hungary are doing a massive madness. Coco is what I'm seeing. Because currently right now, if we look at where's their group, it's like they are currently top of the group. What is this? Is this still can't get over your chalk application? Ah, the PowerPoint presentation for being a mod. All I'm gonna say is I don't take applications. I'm part of these presentations at one point, yeah. Yeah, even if you vanish, we can still see that shit. Don't know what a sports hernia is now. It's an injury, James. That's about it. It's an injury. That's about it. Gotcha, yeah. France is bottom of their group 2 with 2 points from 4. Yeah. They're just... For the teams like this, they glorify friendlies. The fact it's 4 games after a long season like this, because normally most of them are 2. But I guess it would have been the Summer World Cup. So, Pepe Reina's now out for 2 to 3 weeks. Oh no! Anyway. We've got a new under-18s physio. Again, I don't care. Federico DiMarco from defensive winger has made 41 key passes this season already. He's sensational, isn't he? Pepe laugh, yeah. Hungary beating England, yeah. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one to say that it would beat the double over us as well. Callum Styles playing for Hungary. Yep. Team secure playoff spots. Italy and Bulgaria have guaranteed the qualifying spot for the World Cup. I'm guessing Italy wouldn't want to be. I mean, it's better than it's what Italy did in real life, I suppose. They just then couldn't get past was it North Macedonia? That they couldn't get past to qualify for the World Cup, thanks to like a 90th minute winner from them, to then just lose to Portugal anyway. It was great. They celebrated like they qualified for the World Cup after knocking out Italy. Fair enough, they won the Euro, so it is Italy. It's a big deal. But then they just lost anyway. They didn't even qualify for it anyway. Like, ruthless Bulgaria surprised Italy. Wow. Did Chiro start that game? He did and came off after 51 minutes. Cool. But at that point, they were already 2-0 down. So, that makes me watch the goals if I press enter, doesn't it? I didn't want to do this, FM. Montenegro, that's it. I couldn't remember if it was Montenegro or North Macedonia. To squeeze in some easy friendlies for match fitness and morale. See, that is sensible. That is very, very sensible. Wide Poggis. Yes, wide Poggis. Is that what I think is? Yeah. Why I question myself at times why I have some of these emotes that I do. It wants me to play Radu as the wide centre back on the right hand side. Absolutely not. What an absolute banger this is as well. What an absolute banger this is by Billy Ocean. Bit of Billy Ocean. You won't get that many on FM streams. 2-0 Hungary. 2-0 Hungary. Coco is losing his mind right now. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you aren't following the socials, they have just been put in chat. The Twitter, the Discord, the YouTube channel is up. I am starting to record the PSG videos this week, and a few of the other ones that I've got on the old in the old pipeline to start. So they are being recorded this week. Right, Immobile and SMS are knackered. So not Pedro. Cabral needs a bit of a run around so he can start, as does Raul Moro, so he can start up front as well. Acerbi's back in as well. If you carry your performance in from the last match, you do well, boys. You do well. And that's all we need. Just to win more games of football. That's all we need. Split loyalties in it. I have to deal with the inevitable Twitter meltdown, yeah. Don't become a Wales fan. Don't do that to yourself. Although it's Mal that said it, so yeah, of course you'll do it. Poog, indeed, for Mal. This is the first time I think we're wearing our away kit. DeMarco can't find Cabral. You gotta win this back now, Patrick. Showing Zola, who is boss. He hasn't. Is that Giassi Zardes? Are we playing Giassi Zardes? Is that who I think it is? No, it's Emmanuel Giassi instead. Okay, never mind. I am wrong. I was thinking I didn't think he was in Syria. It seems like it would have seemed like a very weird career move. Oh, Luis, this is your territory. Wait, Marusic, do you have long throws? No, you do not. That's why that throw went horribly wrong. Can try to resist. Let's play it forward. Gotta win that header. We have done. That's lovely. Alberto, Cabral, Lazari, Akpro, Lazari. What can we do with it? What can we do with it? Marusic, Cabral. Raul Moro drops deep. He can't find the pass through to Alberto. That's a shame. But we've got it back with Patrick. Hey, the save command timer now works properly. You'd love to see it. As Giassi should score, but doesn't score. That's the most important thing, is he doesn't score. Lazari whips in the cross. It's headed away. We've not really got the big men in the box in SMS and Immobile right now. We've got two shorters instead. But Lazari's in. Ow, Manuel. Manuel Lazari. We are still unbeaten in the league, chat, and we are flying 13 league games. We're heading towards what looks like 35 points, as Nzola's getting himself sent off. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, Nzola. It's poor from you. Now we've got the man advantage. We can just praise the boys and should be able to pick up the win here comfortably now, as DeMarco's down this left-hand side. Finds a cross. Basic. Just lay it to Akpo to shoot from distance. I called it would happen as well. It would have been sensational if that had nestled in the top bins. But it didn't, unfortunately. You do love a bolt-on. Jesus Christ, Coco. But yes, everybody does. DeMarco's on a 6.4. Let's bring Kamenovich on. We've got half an hour to rip. Ramar's on a 6.5. Let's give Immobile a little bit of match sharpness before the big game coming up. Marusic can be knackered because he's not playing in midweek. He's not registered. Akpro's on a yellow, so we'll bring him off for Lucas Leiva. We'll make 3 changes. We'll praise the boys. We've dictated this game well. And Inter aren't beating Udinese, so we can open up a little gap if we can hold on. Let's give SMS 10 minutes or so to get himself a run around before the game against Spartak as well. We've created more XG than we've scored, but we've not really seen much of it in highlights until now, as Patrick heads wide when it could have easily been 2. I was just about to put time wasting on for the final few minutes. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, not being able to do that quicker. Kamenovich has lost out to Kovalenko here. Raymanaj is in behind, and Strakosha is comfortably able to save. Good evening, Ticker. How are you doing, good sir? How was Hungary yesterday? I saw you didn't do the promotion, unfortunately. Sounds normally like you. You seem to allow yourself to struggle for a few seasons before you finally get it right. So yeah, let us have a chance. Yeah, of course. You don't wanna be that guy, Ticker, that just wins it so easily, consistently, that it just becomes boring. You build the narrative by bottling it a couple of times to make it worth the viewer's while. It's what it is. Like, the narrative's there, the storyline's there, so when you do win it, you're like, there you go, see? The others have now had their chance. Now we show him who the real boss is. How's Lazio treating you? We're fucking massive, mate. We're absolutely massive. We are top of the Serie A. Inter have just drawn to Udinese, despite having 2 men sent off in the last 10 minutes. Udinese still can do us a favour. Bottle jobs. But we're top of the league, 13 league games in. We're unbeaten. We haven't lost. 11 wins, 2 draws. Those 2 draws have been bottle jobs themselves. Want me to book the bus now? Possibly. How have they qualified and we haven't? Because they can't. I don't think that's right. Because Young Boys play what? Have they played Spartak twice? No, they played us twice. Have Cluj played them twice? That's what it is. But no, but they can still be overtaken by us and Young Boys. Because they've beaten us, yes, but we still play them next. Young Boys can't overtake us, but we can overtake them, and Young Boys still can overtake them on head-to-head. Because they have the Spartak game. Makes no sense, that. That doesn't even work on goal difference. Ian, Europe is head-to-head. European group stages are head-to-head rather than goal difference. I was meant to actually inform you of that when you said you won it on goal difference. Europe has been for the last few years on head-to-head. Right, Chiro, I don't want to... Can you... Oh, Chiro. I'll start you in cup competitions. I need to take the next step in my career. Oh, I told him I was going to play him. Well, we're breaking that promise then, chat. Felipe Anderson was going to be one of the players I sold anyway in this summer. Goal different head-to-head didn't matter. You won your group, Ian. You won the group. That's the main thing. And we have to beat Spartak to do that. We have to beat Spartak to do that. And then we've got Roma straight afterwards, so we will rest the players after that. We've got a sports scientist in again. You love to see it. It's for the under-18s. It doesn't matter to us. Gus Hiddink has gone to Austria. He's been unveiled. He's gonna love life in Austria. Ralf Rangnick has not been there long. Is it Ralf Rangnick or is he at Man United in this? Ah, he's at Man United still. He's so much better as a DOF. Although his negotiating's 13. His working with youngsters is 20. He genuinely... That's a performance analyst. That's not what I'm looking at. Genuinely would be an insane DOF. Like a Hoyd even. He'd be a ridiculously good Hoyd. 3-0.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Seen aspect, 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 seen aspect,
after this performance from Brian, I'm considering
seen aspect, seen aspect, seen aspect,
release it as part of the first EP. Mal, thank you for the 50 bits and all the pets. You absolutely wonderful human being. Brian, I like the way the jam went. It went quick at the start. Brian slowed down a little bit and then sped up back again towards the end. Absolutely wonderful from him. Genuinely sensational. Nothing short of sensational from Brian there. Right, let's beat Spartak this time. We scored 3 goals away from home against them and couldn't beat them. We lost 4-3. So they're top on head-to-head right now. They have the first highlight of the game. Let's win it back off of them. DeMarco's going to do it for us. No, he's not. Oh, it's one back by Milinkovic-Savic. You love to see it. And here he is again. Can he find Immobile? He'll use Lazari instead, who whips it in. Immobile! 18th of the season. The crowd go wild at the Olimpico. You absolutely love to see it. He is ridiculous. He is ridiculous. England. Yep, England. Keck W. I think that's the easiest way to say it as well. Keck W. I couldn't have put it better myself. Stone's off. He should have been off about half an hour ago. Stone's sent off. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I went into a massive agreement with a debate with Dan and stuff on Twitter about it. I might have to put a formal apology out. Imagine being an England fan. I knew we wasn't going to win the World Cup. Like, but this is... Dan will be having a field day on Twitter. He really will be. As SMS makes it too. Give us top of the group now. Give us the road to the final. We're winning the lot season 1, chat. We're winning the lot season 1. I found a system that works. It's broken. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Top 11 goal plus 12 goal difference. Italy come back on 5-1 now. Wait, Italy are 5-0 down to Germany. Jesus Christ, Italy are in the mud as well. So Hungary are winning the group and Germany are coming second. That's what we're saying, yeah? Ayrton Lucas. He skipped past the tackle. A Serbi heads away. And the name rhymes with his actual Twitch name. It does, yeah. Enjoy scrolling through the 7 TV emotes. We have 250 of them. So you never get bored. There'll be an emote probably for everything you can think of. And then some cursed ones on top of that as well. This highlight's been going on for too long for it not to be a goal. Strakosha has had an absolute stinker there. And England are getting relegated. Yes, we are. Very much so as well. We are 3 points behind Italy as it stands. Coco smile is the best. Up the Coco smile. You can see none of the players care. No, they'll turn up at the World Cup and put in performances and everyone will forget about this as well. Like, and that's what I was saying as well. I think part of it is the lack of tactical instruction from Southgate. And then part of it is the players just not giving two fucks. And I don't know, like, yes, some of that comes on the manager, but you can pick a team to put out there. Players just won't care. Players just won't care. And so when you have that sort of player not wanting to play and care, like, I mean, they shouldn't be called up then in the first place. But you should be speaking to the players as the England manager. Immobile is offside. The players should be will be probably in constant contact with their national team manager. If they don't want to play these games and want to go on holiday, then they should be just going on holiday. Like, pick players that actually would want to play for the country and would want to take the time off the time away from their holidays to actually then go and play and prove that they can play for England. Like, this would be the time to now do it. But yeah, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But there's got to be something fundamentally wrong going on behind the scenes if it's going this badly against Hungary at home. Oh, what a ball. What a goal that is. Akpa Akpro, that is sensational. And Immobile, that finish. That is that is Rooney to Van Persie. Sometimes you're just unlucky. Not 4 games in a row without scoring, you're not. From open play. Yeah, but you're not consistently unlucky for 4 games in a row without scoring from open play. It's just not a thing. There'll be moments in the game where you're unlucky. Like, and so will then not win the game because of that one, but that's then one game. If the system and the players are good enough and are wanting to play for you, as Alberto makes it 4 sensationally. That is Luis Alberto's first of the season, by the way. Think about the amount of goals we have scored this season, and that's his first of the season. But yeah, like, you get unlucky in one game, you don't get unlucky in 4 in a row. There is fundamentally something going wrong with England right now, but like, it's not, and it might be the manager, it might be the players, it might be a mixture of both. But whatever it is, they need to figure it out fast because the World Cup is approaching. There's only 2 more games to play before the World Cup, and that is Italy and Germany in the Nations League, in which they are games in which we have to win if we don't want to go down. But at the end of the day, I don't care if England go down, because then they'll play shitter teams in Group B and probably win it again. This video explains it all. What's this video, Roy? Ah, that video. Yep, I know exactly what that video is. And I don't think you can blame Harry Maguire. I think for both England and for Man United, that's a red card. Get him off the pitch. That's assault. But now having to play Southbacks to, like, it's 4. That is on Southgate, and I agree. And that's what I've said all along, Ian. I don't think it's one. I think it's a combination of both. I don't think they won't sack Southgate until after the World Cup, Tyler. As Immobile gets himself a hat-trick. It's 5-1 to Lazio. Yeah, 4-0. Do you know what it is? This is probably the humiliation these players needed. But no, but Roy, you're asking a centre-back. You're asking a centre-back to play who's used to playing low blocks, being in and around his 18-yard box, throwing his body on the line, to then all of a sudden start on the halfway line. It's a completely different game. When I've played centre-half, if I'm playing a low block, yeah, it's fine, because I'll put my head on it. I'm not the quickest person, like Harry Maguire. I don't want to be starting on the halfway line, having to turn my ball back to a pacey striker running over the top of me, like running in behind me.
It's not common.
There's a very much fundamental difference between it. It is a big deal, though. Stephen coming in with the raid. Thank you very much, Stephen. Hope you're doing well. Bro, how's my player injured on international duty? Yeah, he has given it away. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy has dropped the shout-out link in chat. If you aren't following Stephen, go and drop him a follow. He's been very kind enough to drop his raid over to us. Yeah, has Maguire not started today? Has he not played today? No, it's Stones and Gehi. Like, Maguire's played well for England. He's one of those people, like when Wayne Hennessy for Wales. I've never seen Wayne Hennessy perform well for his club, but when he turns up at the national team, he just drops an 8 out of 10 every week. Subbed on after Stones get off. Yo, Stephen, hope you're doing well, man. How was stream? Has Tomori died? Tomori's not. I don't think Tomori was in the England squad, was he? Like, the fact he's played Reece James at left back. Like, I'm looking at the formation now. You're playing Reece James at left back when you've got Trippier on the bench. Like, make it make sense. Second with 12 left to go. Nice. You'd love to see it. Played versus Italy. Yeah, okay. it's I'm just reading like stuff on here. Like I'm looking at this team. Yeah, I'm looking at this team he's put out. There are fundamental selection errors that I've gone with here. Reece James is not a left back. Don't know why he's playing out there. Like he shouldn't be playing out there. Gallagher, Phillips, and Bellingham is nice. I like that I'd like that midfield three. That should have been a midfield three that had energy, desire, and creativity in it. That should have worked. Bowen, Kane, and Saka. Saka's not a left winger, neither's Bowen. Trying to shoehorn one of them out onto the left makes no sense because both of them have played so well this season out on the right. Saka, again, when he played and got subbed on, I think it was against Germany, trying to sub him on as a left winger. Chilwell's just come back from injury and Shaw's injured. So, like, I can see why they've both been left at home, but then you have Trippier, who's the one that's played out on the left the most, and James Justin. Like, James Justin and Kieran Trippier were both players that were called up to this squad that have both played left back more recently and better than Reece James. That's who he's taken. Target might get called up next season if Newcastle do well. Like, if Newcastle do well. Rico Henry as well. That's again if... Trippier is... But Trippier's better at left back than Reece James is. Like, I don't, like, Reece James is not a left back. He's played there at times for Chelsea, and it's not worked. It's not worked. He's not a left back. He is a right wing back or a right full back, or at best, or at worst, a centre back as a centre back in a 3. As we've qualified from our Europa League group with a game to spare, and Young Boys lost to Cluj, by the looks of that. Which then means that is correct, and now Spartak have fully officially qualified. And we will win the group as well, because Spartak, we have the head-to-head on them, because we absolutely smacked them in that game. And we shouldn't read too much into it. The thing we're reading into is the lack of identity in the play. Tyrick, Mitchell, Cresswell, Thomas, all would be better than this, yeah. All would be better than Reece James at left back. It's not coming home. It's not coming home. It wasn't coming home. The best chance we had of winning an international tournament was the Euros. The Euros was the best chance. England aren't gonna win they aren't gonna win this World Cup. Like, it's the Roma game now. We didn't really rest our team. Let's rest them. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, cool. Then there's no point. Going further on coming from. Yeah. And on this form, Hungary are going to go further than England in the World Cup if they've qualified. I don't know if they have. I say it's coming home, I don't actually mean it. It's what you're... Yeah. Like... It's staggering to think that... Like... What's his playing time, Pedro? Important player? I'll loan him out. I'm gonna get a centre back in on loan anyway, or 2. Hungary came 4th in England's qualification group. Yeah. Norwich win the World Cup. Of course, Michael would claim that as a Norwich win in the World Cup as well. Like, of course. How are we gonna do this? Patrick is absolutely knackered. Acerbi needs a rest, so Radu will start. The front three are staying the same. I can change the midfield two up. That's fine. The front three staying the same. The wing backs are staying the same. Let's go. The skin has a proper retro feel to it. It's a really nice skin. It's the Blackout 2K skin, OPZ, from FM Scout. So, game ended. Norwich beat Italy at Euro 2016 as well. Game ended 1-0. Houlihan assisted Brady for the only goal. They did them. They did. Norwich are absolutely massive. Norwich are absolutely massive, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, Michael. I trust Immobile to make the difference. Let's beat Roma, thoroughly mud them, and let's continue this insane run of form we've got with Lazio. Cataldi's been fouled. We've got Luis Alberto on free kicks. He scored an absolute screamer in the last game. Oh, he's nearly found another one as well. I'd be very pleased if Denmark makes it to the quarterfinals. They have every chance. Oh, Immobile, you're offside. You knew you was offside, Chira. You knew you was offside. Norwich handballs with their radioactive third hand. I've just clicked the wrong shout again. DeMarco. Radu. Cataldi. DeMarco again. Tammy Abraham has got nothing on Ciro Immobile in this game. And we're going to prove it. Although we've just lost out to Pellegrini. Zaniolo's in behind. He shoots wide. Exactly, yeah. They've got more space to control the ball with. Cataldi. SMS. Oh, it wasn't too far wide. Italy comeback still on. Is it 5-2 now, Mark? Is it 5-2? Yeah. Ainsley Matalan-Niels is at Roma in this. On loan from Arsenal. It's 0-0 at the break. There's not really been much in the way of highlights. We'll tell them we're not pleased. We want to demand a little bit more from them. 94th minute though, yeah. It's probably not happening. I think we can probably put that down in the safe category of not likely to happen. As Zaniolo's in behind and puts wide again. Roma are giving us a few problems to be concerned about, but we're still okay for now. It's goalless. Lazzari, can we look into change that? He's got away from it. It's Luis Alberto! Come on! We are ridiculously good. We are really, really good. They've tried to kick us into next week. And now they need to come out. And Lucas Leiva's headed it off the line. You absolute humongous hound. As Marusic then clears as well. Sensational from you, Lucas Leiva. So yeah, that's why I started you for experience. Akpa Akpro. He could have done it as well, but we wanted Lucas Leiva to get the headlines for it. Radu, Cataldi, Alberto, DeMarc. Oh, this is sensational football, and then Immobile gives it away. Rui Patricio plays long. Radu's not won that header. Mkhitaryan looking to find Zaniolo, and Marusic is there. Yeah, 4-0 to Hungary it was in the end, Woider. It's laughable, really. Right, Chiro's on a 6.4. He's probably not received the ball a lot. We're going to bring the main midfield back in. Just confirm those changes for now. We'll praise. And then they have a highlight. Is it a free kick? No, there's no highlight. Perfect. They've created the better chances, but we've had more of the ball. Let's see if we can keep that ball and get something from this game. As there's a highlight. Free kick. Immobile's in behind. That sums up his match rating for the game. Tactical advice. We can have a look. Now, bear in mind, Voider is a semi-pro team. He's a semi-pro team. Fort William, no money, and he's what, Scottish Championship? The double box to box would be something I would change, yeah. Although by the looks of your team, you don't really have a Mez. Looking to loan in a Cam/Mez, yeah. I would definitely look to get more of an attack-minded midfielder in there. I've never used no-nonsense centre-backs, so I couldn't comment on them. The fact that also your goalkeeper is number 5 hurts me. Just slightly. Like, I don't know why he's number 5, but that hurts me. Alberto, corner. It's headed away. I just auto-assign the numbers, not gonna lie. I tend to, but still. Goalkeepers are the only thing I tend to pay real attention to. And then, like, main starting 11s, etc. if I want that. Oh, SMS, he couldn't find the pass. Let's not concede late on against Roma. This is not what we want to do. Patrick has done brilliantly there. DeMarco, Alberto, he's coming forward with it. Oh, Sergio, get off. That's the 3rd game in a row the opposition have had a red card against us in, I think. Right, now let's make some changes. DeMarco can come off for Kamenovic. Lazari for Hisac. And we will bring Immobile off for Almoro as well. I think my cup keeper has one. He does, yes. But we win away at Roma. We keep the winning feeling going. This is a close-fought rivalry. The Rome derby, and we have the 3 points. A few too many risks. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. I can understand that. There's the Mez coming up. You love to see it. I think you might potentially want a playmaker in there. I don't know, in your midfield. Like, that can sometimes help. Like, a playmaker, Mez. Like, the box-to-box is fine if you play the DLP and the DM role. Like, depending on who's got, like, the better passing attributes. We need more support for our referees. We need more support for the referees. I'm going to be part of the referees union there in the press. But we are fucking massive, chat. We are absolutely fucking massive. And let's not let anybody tell us otherwise. We've still got to play Inter. Inter are after Sampdoria. So, and it's away to Inter as well. Yo, Chuck, how you doing, good sir? How the devil are ya? How is life? Hope you're doing well. How are Den Bosch? Hope you're doing splendidly on this Tuesday evening, well, afternoon for you. It wasn't that deep. Right, Sampdoria next. Fly through the press conference. Let's have a little look at Chuck's favourite striker. See how he's doing this season. Chuck's absolute all-time favourite all-time favourite striker, Esposito. Sebastiano. He's at Basel this season on loan from Inter. I think it's Inter he's on loan from. Is it Venezia? Where's he on loan from? No, but it is Inter. It is Inter. He's got 5 in 6 starts. He's doing okay. Something like this. Let's have a quick look, Woider. Yeah, maybe something along the lines of that. And then I like the fact that you then keep that winger on support as well. On the right-hand side, because you'll have the Mez on attack anyway. So you have the 2 on support, like both sides. Like, because then you might have a little bit more creativity to get through to your midfield. Who was in there? Marisic was in the team of the week. You'll have to see it. Strakosha has been shown remarkable improvements. Look at this man go. He's... Yeah, turned Mez to the right. Yeah. Like, and seeing about that. Right, we're gonna rest for the Sampdoria game because we've got the big one against Inter coming up. So we're gonna rest the entire like midfield and wing back sort of section. The front three will stay the same. The back three will stay the same. But we'll reset the engine room, give them a little bit of a rest, and then we'll probably take the rest off depending on how well we're doing against Sampdoria. That especially with like I tend to not really change it through the midfield. Like I tend to kind of like there, but I tend to prefer to have one on support, one on attack across both sides, like through like the fullbacks and the wide players. Oh, SMS, that's brilliant. The referee's given a pen for that. He did try to kill SMS, to be fair to him. He's not given a penalty. He's given a free kick because it happened apparently outside the box. I don't know what happened outside the box. Maya Yoshida's at Sampdoria. That's a name I didn't think I'd see so far in this save. Alberto. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. Sergey. You should be doing better, mate. You should be doing better. They've got Stefano Sensi as well. On loan from Inter. Damsgaard's there. They have a good team. What are they doing this far down the league? They're not playing the slick football like the Lazio boys are. Because SMS is in. Oh, it's sensational. It's his 13th of the season. I upset Roy when I told him this was my plan to use SMS as a shadow striker in behind Immobile. It's working like an absolute treat, Roy. 13 goals for SMS this season. He's sensational in this role. And look at this, 41 points from 15 league games as it stands. Sampdoria are in the mud. Why is Kamenovic taking throw-ins on the left-hand side? I need to sort this out. He has 15 long throws, Kamenovic. Okay, I did not know that. Maybe Kamenovic might be we might have a long throw option, chat. We going back to FM20 here. Damsgaard. Aguero. Let's not concede. Candrava's here. Acerbi's given away a pen. Of course he has. Of course he has. Absolute numpty. Absolute numpty. Oh, Strakosha, big save, son. I nearly missed that. Stop talking out your ass. I never specifically said what you just said. No, you hated the idea, the formation idea. That was more what you hated, rather than SMS as a shadow striker. Immobile's offside. That was more what you hated the idea of, wasn't it? Really. Because, I mean, it isn't your most normal of systems, to put it lightly. Open your tactic. Here we go. What's so wrong with this wonderful, wonderful system? Wide centre-backs and a libero. Unreal. The ball-winning midfielder and the box-to-box doing an absolute wonderful job. I hated no fullbacks, yeah. Well, defensive wingers are basically fullbacks and wingers in one. I did nothing of the sort about the AMs. You did not like when I said I was playing SMS as a shadow striker. Just play wingbacks like a normal person. No. I'm not a normal person though, Michael. You should know this by now. Tick up. Do I look like the Do I look like the kind of person that actually pays attention to that sort of thing? They're a winger that's more defensive-minded than a regular winger. Just play wingbacks like a normal person. No. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to be a normal person? That doesn't sound like me. All of the above. All of the above, chat. All of the above. Caputo. He hits the post. It's cleared away. We're fine. Damsgaard's on a 6.2. He's having a terrible time. We're loving life with Lazio. Alberto's going to whip this corner in. It's going to be nodded in. Oh, maybe not. Get the ball back as soon. Ah, that makes sense. SMS makes it too. That does make sense, though. That does make sense. It's just because they're defensive. I just kind of thought that would be, like, they would be... I'm going to actually read the thing properly, because it does seem like that was what was said, and I just couldn't quite remember it.
It's not that common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
It is a big deal. Oh, Colsey, thank you very much for the raid. You absolute big dog, you. Well, hope your stream went well, mate. How
Shalom,
was it?
shalom.
And Colsey, thank you for the follow as well. Who are you managing? And how did it go? Yeah, press is to win the ball back high up the pitch and either hold out for the rest of the team.
Shalom, shalom.
Very much. Colin O'Mello. I hope I've pronounced that correct. Thank you both.
Shalom, shalom.
And Kinsey too. All of the follows. Appreciate it. Jim has said shalom. I will say hello. Welcome in. Welcome to the Glory Up.
Shalom, shalom.
Issue topics too. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Glory Hunter. We are with we are managing Lazio first up. Glory Hunter. We're doing it slightly different. In terms of we've added the Conference League, the Club World Cup, and the Carabao Cup to the sort of trophy collection we have to add. And then we've done it where we cannot leave our team unless we've won it all in that country. The European and international stuff doesn't really matter too much, but the club we can't leave unless we've won it all in that set country. So the aim is to win it all with one club in each nation. As Alberto's corner, a Serbi's header is over. Scunthorpe, we lost to and won second round of Carabao. Nice! What is the better role? Let's have a look at this. We need to make some subs as well, even though it's there. Defensive wingers. Defensive wingers, they're working so well. Of course, I'm going to go for the defensive wingers. We do have Inter away coming up, so that's why we've rested the team slightly. DeMarco will be going back to his former side. We're not going to let Cataldi get himself sent off. Neither are we Marisic. And then we'll give Ciro Immobile the break as well. Raul Moro can go up top. What division and season you in with Scunthorpe, Colsey? DeMarco. Defensive wingers wing. Exactly. Alberto. Raul Moro's in behind. I mean, it's the easiest goal Milinkovic-Savic is ever going to score in his life. First season in League 2. Nice. Yeah, inside forwards are... I prefer inverted wingers than inside forwards. This is why democracy doesn't work. No, this is very much the reason why democracy doesn't work. Because defensive wingers probably shouldn't. Only second stream of it. Okay, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you aren't following Colsey, I'm gonna take the leap, and we're gonna drop Colsey a follow. He's on 543 followers. Let's see if we can get him a few more. I've dropped him the follow. But yeah. Cheers. Defensive winger is just a worse wide midfielder. Boy, I will not have that slander on defensive wingers. Defensive wingers are... They're doing the role for me right now. They're doing the Lord's work for me right now. This is my first time ever using them, and I have to say I'm really, really enjoying them. I didn't think I would. That is the thing. I didn't think I would. I would have thought I'd have been moving straight back to wingbacks after about 3 games. But as you can see, we're top of Serie A. I nearly said La Liga. Milinkovic-Savic with a hat-trick. Marisic has been playing out of position for us and seems to be one of the best players. So, who needs Luis Felipe? You've got Marisic playing as a right centre-back. I mean, apparently he's a 4-star current ability player. We're going to train him to be a wide centre-back on to defend. He's now there. Patrick, he might be losing his spot. Luis Felipe might be going to the libero. Another moisty moist. I'm taking following to the next step. I'm in the bush outside his house. Nice, James. Magnificent Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. But yeah, so we're doing the Gloriana. We're going to win all of the top leagues and the cups. We're starting with Lazio. We've qualified from our Europa League group. We've got either... Who is it in the cup? Sampdoria or Brescia in the cup. So I'll be keeping an eye on that game. And we're unbeaten after 15 in the league. So I'd say it's going very well. I started with Lazio purely to use the front three of what I'm using. Of Luis Alberto in behind with Sergei Milinkovic-Savic in behind Mr. Ciro Immobile. Immobile's already on 20 this season in 19 starts. Milinkovic-Savic is on 15 in 15 starts, and Luis Alberto he's the one making so it all goes. We've only signed DeMarco this summer so far, and we signed him for 8 million quid, and he was worth every single penny. Colsey.
Give me money,
Thanks.
give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
Thanks for the 10 bits, dude. Duty calls. Thanks for the follow, and I look forward to watching you properly soon. Yeah, I'll have to jump into one of yours soon as well. Definitely. Congrats on being excellent, Abby. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's nice to have a save where we can actually be adequate for once and not feel like I'm just absolutely useless. It's Cluj and Napoli. Yeah, we should probably defend. Not that one. We should probably defend that. We'll attack the Torino game, and we'll gegenpress for the Calcio week. Why not? Why is that though an overrule? That should be a recovery, my good sir. That should be a recovery right there. Worth every penny. Yeah. Exactly how that's said as well. Sup B. Yeah, B. I may have just woken up for a nap. You and your naps. Scout. Sup by. Is it B or by? It is based. It is based. I mean, sensational. And then he can't even type lol correctly. There we go. Well done, Chuck. Do you know what, Chuck? I'll let you off. It never happened. I'll be nice to you for once, Chuck. I'm feeling in a nice mood today. Luis Felipe's back. Is he back? Oh, he's back. Let's go. But Marisic has been on form. What's his form been like? Like, he's averaging a 7.78 there. I don't know if I can drop him after that. What we'll do is we'll bring Luis Felipe back onto the bench. Not for next match. Leave it. All matches. Luis Felipe there instead of João Silva. Patrick's needed a rest. Do you know what? Marisic can go and be the libero for this game. And Luis Felipe can then come back in as the wide centre-back. The front three are ready to go. They might be knackered, but we're going again. We all need a nap. I think Chuck needs a nap. You just finished your stream. How was it with Den Bosch, Chuck? Are they flying in the Netherlands? Is the Dragon's flame burning bright? I mean, we all need a good night's sleep. We all need a good sleep. People sleep indeed, man. It was a good vibe. You love to hear it, Chuck. You love to hear it. This now, if you want it, let's do it. They're playing Alexis Sanchez up front. I think we'll be okay. It's waiting. They had a game here the other week that they had 9 men. This will be the tough test as to whether we can challenge for the title this season. If we can avoid defeat away at Inter Milan, I'm feeling very, very confident. Sanchez, Vecino. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic, that's brilliant pressing for you. Luis Alberto's in. It's Luis Alberto. Oh, it's a great block. Have you ever made eye contact with another man? All too often, Echoes. I do it just to see how uncomfortable they can get. Genuinely, just do it to see if they can, how quickly they want to like run away from the situation. It's one of my favourite pastimes, to be fair. And it doesn't just have to be sausages. It can be any sort of food that's shaped like a sausage. Lazari. But I hope you're doing well. Beef and pork. Yes. Beef and pork. Even a veggie one from time to time if I'm feeling adventurous. DeMarco. Oh, Immobile. It's a great touch. Come on, Chiro. Oh, Samir Handanovic just saved it. Chicken too. Mal, he knows all the sausages, Mal. I wouldn't question that. And Cocos. I saw that. Who doesn't love a sausage? Who doesn't love a good sausage? Lazari's picked up a knock. We don't like that. We don't like that. 0-0 though, half an hour in. DeMarco. Back at his former side. After we signed him this season. I bet he's loving life. SMS! Oh! Battered sausage. Sean Gasm. What is Lazari's injury? Wants to play on. Cool. Let's find them. The timing on that is brilliant. The timing on that is brilliant. I won't batter your sausage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Hi, Sancho. Coming on, son. Wants to play on, and then literally as I click cancel, gets injured. It's going to be a goalless first half. Don't lose faith. We've created as many chances as we do. When we create chances like we do, we'll be all right. Encourage. We're playing better than them. We've created more chances. Add more of the ball. The goal will come, boys. I can feel it. Batter the bussy. Of course. Always. Ramos. Hi, Saj. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic is in behind. Is he going to square it? He probably should have squared it, to be fair. He probably should have. But yeah, always batter the bussy. Alberto corner. Like, why have I not got SMS in the box for corners? I should probably think about that, really. Bussy boy. Love a bit of batter. Graham, welcome in, good sir. How are we? How the devil are we? How has your Tuesday been? Gagliardini, Gersons. Crosses in. Luis Felipe wins the header. We've gone long. We've not won it. That's not good news. Can we force the mistake? We can't. Vecino. Oh no, Dumfries is in behind. Oh, that's the lack of pace in a Serbi. That is the lack of pace in a Serbi. Sex pot indeed. Are we going down to 10? We are going down to 10. I thought that would be the case. Let's take Marisic off for Radu. Marisic has actually played well. That's annoying. Akpa Akpo's on a 6.4. Me, but it's not toast. I'm lubing up. My God, that is cursed. That is cursed. I am not having that. All the cock he can eat. Immobile's on a 6.4. The front three haven't really done it. Let's get Pedro on for Luis Alberto. We've got one more change should we need it. Has it switched to full match? No, it's key highlights. Now Lautaro Martinez to put Inter in front. Puts Inter Milan in front. And we are behind. Cursed how? The toast butter in itself like that just is cursed to all heavens. Barella. Free kick. Nicola Barella is so good at football in this game. Hit the bar. It's just some toast butter in itself. Yeah, that's not the intention behind that emote. I can safely say that. I also don't have the slots for it. It's very efficient, but then the toast is ready for you. Yeah, it might be ready for me. It might be ready for me, but it's not really what I want to... I'd rather butter it myself to make sure I've got the most amount of butter that I like on it. It's a very innocent emote, yeah. We're going to lose away at Inter. Or are we? If we can get a point with 10 men. Hi, Saj. Oh, that's a pen as well. Immobile's fouled in the box. In deep into stoppage time, we might shit house a point. Penalty has been awarded. De Vrij has fouled him. Is he going to get sent off? No, he's going to get a yellow, but Acerbi was already on a yellow. Chiro will take it himself. Come on, Chiro. For all that is worthwhile. For a point. Oh, come on. We're still unbeaten. We're still unbeaten. Butter wouldn't melt. It depends on how hot you've got the toast. It depends on how hot you've got that toast, Graham. Muffin buttered. Guess I'm missing something from that. I'm guessing I'm missing something with the muffin buttered reference. But that's a huge point against Inter. To go 1-0 down with 10 men and get a late pen. Mean Girls. Yeah, I hate to say it, Abby. I've never watched Mean Girls. I couldn't tell you what it means. He went off injured for a bruised ankle that's going to keep him out for a day. For fuck's sake. Film night in book club needed right now. What, for Mean Girls? I remembered my dad texting me asking what a buttered muffin meant. I would be happy to do a book club watch along. I don't know what a buttered muffin means. I'm a horrible, horrible person, apparently. Right, Cluj in the Europa League. We've qualified top of the group. We can rest players. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh, wait, we need to change some trainings quickly. We need to change some trainings. No, not that, you daft bastard, Sean. Because we need the team bondage and the community outreach coming in here. Okay, so apparently that Mez fell through, so looking for a new one. Sag. Of the boys. We also need to do Abby, we also need to think about when we're gonna be continuing watching the Queer as Folk in home in there as well with the rest of the people that watched it. I need to. I've not seen any of the boys. I don't watch a lot of TV. It's safe to say. My age wage concerns to transfer list. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to be coming up to January soon, and I don't know who I really want to be bringing in. Right. Marisic is obviously unregistered. I'm actually going to play João Silva as the libero. Do I play him as the libero? You better start. I'm always down for that. You are always down for that, Mal. Do we play you as the libero? Yeah, we'll play you as the libero. Why not? And then Radu can go on the left. We'll start Pepe Reina for a game. Why not? Roll out the Pepe Reina carpet, chat. It's not the return of the mic anymore. It's the return of the Pepe Reina. And then we'll go Sakagni in here, Cabral in here. And do you know what? We'll play Andre Anderson up front. How tall are you, Andre? 5'11". Cabral is 5'9". Yeah, so winger. And then we're ready to go. We're absolutely ready to go. I'm down for, yeah, whenever other people are. I'm ready for it whenever. It wasn't some when I first saw that get put on, I wasn't sure how I was gonna be how it was gonna be. But I have to say I am very intrigued by it. I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very intrigued by it. It's tippled my interest. Well, we can sit a little bit more relaxed and comfortable for this one. It is me, but Mariah Carey. Is it me, but Mariah Carey Fantasy is a fucking banger. Yeah, it's a good tune if I remember correctly. If I remember the song correctly. I'm not going to put it on stream though, because I don't really want to listen to Mariah Carey right now. The Boys is great. Okay. I'm going to have to then spend some time. I'm going to have to find some time to watch that as well. Apparently. Kamenovic finds Lucas Leiva. Pass is intercepted. Now, we battered Cluj in the opening game, if I remember correctly. So, let's see how our rotated team can do. As Sakagni's in and scores. Apparently. Oh, am I now upsetting you, Graham, for apparently, for saying apparently? I still... Oh, Lucas has headed another one off the line. He is an absolute machine off the line. He knows where the line is. He definitely does. I'm not making any other reference at all there. I wouldn't know. I'm just stating it. It was a joke. It was a joke. But have I upset you because I've said I'm apparently going to have to find some time to watch The Boys? I don't even know where it's streamed, so I couldn't even tell you where I'd have to find it. And if I have to pay for it, that was a promising wank now in tatters. It's not the first time I've disappointed people. Prime, okay. I don't have Prime. Oh, Cabral, that's brilliant. Andre Anderson, 2-0. You have Prime, okay. And how is that gonna help me, Abby? Sponge off me, baby. Okay. If there's time, I can maybe see about it. That's a nice little switch. Diak. It's miles over. Abby and Sponge equals Frolics. Okay. But if I have time to start watching more TV, I will do. I would like to figure out more time to watch TV. As Cluj have pulled one back, it's 2-1 now. The Lazio Ultras behind the goal are fuming at the second team. Your sponge is pretty great. I wouldn't know. Oh, if we score this free kick, I am wide cummies everywhere. Cataldi. No, we're not wide cummies everywhere. Because we only have 5 episodes left and the boys is at least 20 if we started right now. Okay. Cap, I don't know what you're on about. I think we can definitely take another gear. We should be, really. This is Cluj, after all, that have, what, got 1 point in the group? Oh, no, they've got 4. And young boys are beating Spartak Moscow. You love to see it. Alright, another draw. Looked like a win. But drew to a late free kick. You're becoming a bit of the draw specialist, Woider, aren't you? I mean, it's worse than becoming the loss specialists. So there's always that. But when you're looking like you should be winning games that you're then drawing, it can become rather frustrating. I can see that. Cap, again, I don't know what you're referring to. I have no idea. The problem is I'm drawing games, the games I ought to win. Yeah. So Cagney's in. Is he going to dink the keeper? No, he's just going to slot it in. It's 3-1. Not the games I'm losing. Yeah. Are you drawing the games that you should be losing, or are you losing those games as well? Because then that becomes a problem. That's then when the problem comes in. Radu. Oh, losing the losses. Yeah. Yeah, that's then when it becomes a bit of an issue. So Cagney, go on, Andre. Oh. So Cagney, drawing the games where I'm ahead by like the 70th. Yeah, that's not great. Can we get a 4th? I'd like a 4th. We're not making any subs this game, by the way, because we're resting the entire first 11 other than Luis Felipe. Realistically. So Cagney picks it up. He can't find Andre Anderson. That's a shame. That is a pity. That is a pity. Because like you wanna be like, do you know where if you're creating the chances, like it might very much be a case of what chances you're creating rather than like, are they the high quality chances that you want to be creating rather than not? Because if there's a load of like 0.1 xg chances in there, obviously it's going to make it look a lot more like you should win it than you shouldn't. But if you're getting all the highlights and stuff for it, then the like chances you're creating in them highlights aren't great anyway, then it might just be about maybe like working better chances or trying to figure out where your chances are coming from and seeing how you can rectify that. As Andre Anderson's been left to roam free, it's 4. It's an emphatic way to end the Europa League group. Chances tend to come from counters. In terms of the shots you're taking, are they from distance or are they in the penalty box? Because it might be a case then of trying to work ball into the box, or if they're coming from there and you're missing them, maybe trying to just hit a few from further out and see if you can get a few from there. Yes, Cocker. Yes, Cocker. You peepo kiss now. That was really impressive. Yeah, considering that was our B team, good sir. Yeah, very happy. We win the group. Utterly convincingly win the group as well. It's just a shame we lost 4-3 to Sparta. Because I think we conceded, what, 6 goals in the entire group stage? 8. 2 to Young Boys. Oh yeah, we won 4-2 against Young Boys. Usually my goals are from 16 to 18 yard area, yeah. 6 to 18 yard area. The board is pleased that the team is currently on course to reach the final of the Europa League. Zacagney with 2 goals and an assist. You love to see it. So, maybe have you got work ball into the box on? Because if most of your goals are coming from that way, trying to work it into the box then might make it a little bit easier. Have we got Napoli now? Oh, we do as well. It's perfect that we rested. I didn't even realise that. And it's away from home as well. If we can beat Napoli now. I usually play that way. Okay. Then maybe taking it off and seeing how your team plays without that instruction on them. If you're feeling like you're creating a lot of chances but not scoring, maybe just allowing them to take a few pop shots. Or go the other way and shoot less often on your players. And wait for them to create the... Like, if there's not the... If they're not gonna be hitting, like if they're not gonna have like the best shooting angle, looking for the pass instead. I'm having an issue with my entire left wing being unused. I'm not sure, because I don't think maybe focusing down the left might then work. Maybe drop your left winger back onto support. See if maybe dropping him in might allow you to then have more like movement with it. And see if that then helps you. And Felipe's not going to start because he's knackered. Marisic will start there. He's actually done really well there. He's actually quite good as a wide centre-back. Worth a shot, yeah. Because if he's not being used, it might be because he's too advanced up the pitch to start off with. So then, like, and then dropping him back in that little bit to allow him to just get involved in the game a little bit. Like, even if it's an inside forward, like, make him an inside forward on support and just give him that chance to get into the game a little bit more. The Milan derby's happening at the same time, which is kind of nice. The top 4 all play each other at the same time. And we've got the first highlight of the game. Away in Naples. Basic, Alberto, DeMarco, Milinkovic-Savic. No, so taking him from the attacking role that you had him on and then putting him onto a support role. And trying that first. Alberto, corner. Headed away by Fabian. Milinkovic-Savic, Alberto. They're linking up nicely. Radu, we go back. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forwards. Lazzari, beat your man down the outside if you can. If not, you find Milinkovic-Savic inside. Lazzari back in. Oh, and it's just over from Alberto. We've started the brighter. We've not had a shot on target yet, though. That does concern me slightly. As Inter are winning, but it doesn't matter because we got that late draw against them. So we're not in the mud in terms of league position. I still can't believe we shithoused our way to that point. Oh, Chiro. Oh, Chiro. Saved by Ospina. Highlight's still going, though, so maybe there's something for us in this, after all. Radu. Basic. Let's not give the ball away while trying to play out of our own box. That's nice, Lazzari. Milinkovic-Savic has dropped deep. Alberto to Immobile.
It's not that common. It doesn't happen
Aritamo.
to every guy, and it is a big deal.
It is a big deal. Welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. How was stream? Oh, that's a great ball. What a save by Ospina that is. What a save by Ospina that is. Hope you're doing splendidly. We can't score against Napoli right now, and it's annoying me. It's annoying me. We won the double. You absolutely love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following Aritamo, the link is in the chat. Do go and drop them a follow. I didn't realise you streamed. I'm not going to lie. That's right. I remember you saying that you were streaming in Con's chat the other day. So, how was stream? Other than being massive and winning the double. Dundee away shudders. Ouch. Ouch. Keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, Aritamo is only like 13 followers off the 50 needed. They need to get, is it affiliate? Have you got hit affiliate already? No, they're 12 followers away from hitting affiliate. The number they need for affiliate. So definitely do go and drop them a follow. Check them out. They're new to streaming. Let's help them get towards that affiliate push. Lazari, can we get a goal though? No, straight at Ospina. I mean, a goal right now would be even more perfect. For Lazio, obviously. But welcoming Raiders as well. For those of you that don't know me, I am Sean. We have started the Glory Hunter. This is the second stream of the Glory Hunter. And we're just trying to win it all with Lazio right now. We are absolutely flying in the league. And Strakosha has managed to bail himself out there. Otherwise, I was launching the water bottle at him at the end of the game. But yeah, and we are currently top of the league through our Europa League group. And have just gone 1-0 up against Napoli. So that's huge. It was very close. We were 1 point in the lead from Milan and we played them last game. Ooh. Ooh. Goal was upheld. I don't know who they was trying to say was offside. Ah, they was trying to put, if I can click on them, 77. Marisic was offside, but he wasn't. But congrats. Who are you managing? Who were you managing? Let's bring Cataldi on. Get some bit of energy in that engine room. And we'll bring Kamenovic on for thingy as well. Atalanta, nice. We have beaten Atalanta tonight, and they are not doing so well. They are not doing. It's a Glory Hunter as well, so I gotta quit now. Yeah. That is the way Glory Hunters work. You win it all and then you move on. Have you won anything have you done anything in Europe? Or are you still yet to win in Europe? As Immobile fires in his 22nd goal of the season. He's so good. He is so good. The top four seem to be creating a little place of their own right now. It's nice to see a little bit. And especially the fact that there's no Juve in that list as well. We'll get SMS off for Cabral. We'll bring off Marisic because he's on a yellow. Kamenovic has also come off the bench and then has got a yellow. And we'll bring Mr. Unlucky on as well. We got beaten by Wolfsburg in the UCL round of 16. Ah, okay, yeah. We're in the Europa League and have a good chance of winning that this season as well. The board want us to reach the... It wasn't in My Glory Hunter last year. It was just me and Milan last year in FM21. But I managed Inter last FM in Italy. But it was just the two Milan clubs. And Inter were just rampant in that save after I left them. Like, I left them in such a good position. Because I won back-to-back Champions Leagues with Inter. Alberto's on form. He gets the assists for both. And Inter beat Milan. So it opens a little bit of a gap between us. And we've beaten Milan. Inter. We didn't beat Inter. We drew to Inter. So this is where we're at so far. 17 league games in. We've won 14 of them and drawn 3. And then we've won 5. We've topped our Europa League group, so we don't need to worry about the first round. We don't need to worry about who's dropped out of the Champions League. We can see, though, who's dropped out of the Champions League. So Real Madrid and Chelsea are in the same group. But Ajax have dropped down. Monaco have dropped down. Porto. Dortmund have dropped down. Sporting, Leipzig. The fact that Olympiacos, the fact that Inter didn't get out of that group in general is mental. Benfica and Lille. Atalanta didn't make it either, so it's not been a great season for Italy in the Champions League, other than Milan getting through their group. How did the Italian sides do in the Europa League? It would have only been one more. Napoli finished bottom of their group. And in the Conference League, Roma won their group and absolutely smashed it. I swear 30 minutes ago, the gap between first and fourth was... It might have been. 30-second scoring against Dundee. You love to see it, Warder. The gap is close this season, but I'm talking about last FM. Or Itamo, when I did this. We absolutely had, there was just the top two in Italy for like the majority of the save. It was like 11 seasons in before then FM22 came out. But we've got a nice break now. Do we have a winter break in this? Yeah, we have 2 more games. We have 2 more games. Those songs that have been the senses. And then we move. Pedro's out for 1 to 2 days. He's picked up a load of niggly knocks in this save so far. So I got to study a little to be prepared. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with the and I'll have to definitely pop in with you as well. Wanting a new contract. Yeah, sure. Do you know what, Marisic? We'll offer you a new deal. I don't want you to be an important player. Regular starter would be more important, but I'd give you the big pay rise. That's fine. 81 grand a week. We can't afford that. We can't afford that, my good sir. We're going to have to walk away. We can't. Like, I can't afford to offer you 81 grand a week, as much as I'd love to. As much as I'd love to. That's not happening. But yeah, good luck with that again, Aritamo. If you're still here. Have a good night. And hope you pass it tomorrow. I need to do my theory test still. I'm 24 and still haven't even done my driving stuff. I should do. I really should do. Life would be so much easier if I could drive. How did Brescia we've got in the next round of the cup. And that is for when we're back in January, so I can sort that out afterwards. We will be facing Brescia in the Coppa Italia. Pirlo takes charge at Bologna. Did he get sacked from Juve, didn't he? Yeah. He won the Coppa Italia, but then left in the summer, if I remember correctly. Coach and staff are completing their intensive language courses. You love to see it. You do love to see it. An average intake. It's weird seeing average intakes. It's really, really weird. Average rating. So we vote for Sergio Romero. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We see the lowest rated player and we vote for them. Just to see if we can throw a cat amongst the pigeons. I love throwing cats amongst the pigeons. It's great fun. People get really, really weird. Right, Marisic is suspended. Luis Felipe comes back into the team. Marisic drops out for João Silva. We go full strength against Torino, and then Sassuolo we can figure out as and when. But after beating after winning in the last match against Napoli, I'm feeling confident. Luis Felipe getting a yellow inside the first minute isn't fun though. That's not what we like to see. I haven't watched a lot of the F1 season this year, and I wanted to get back into watching it this season, because I didn't watch a lot of the previous year either. And I seem to have missed out on a good F1 season again. Red Bull seem to just be absolutely loving life. Right now. Which is kind of nice to see, as Torino have scored. And we're behind at home to Torino. It's probably, like the third time this season we've been behind. In the league, anyway. But, yeah, and, like, Mercedes being in the absolute mud is kind of a little bit annoying to see, because I would like to have seen Hamilton. Like, I think Hamilton's got the record, the joint record. If he's got the joint record, I don't really care. Then it'd be nice to have him as the joint record with Schumacher. So then seeing Mercedes in the mud isn't the worst in the world. Immobile scored. If you paid your money, you've opened in 10. There's probably people still in the bar waiting to get served. And they've missed 2 goals, bless them. Like, they've really been royally mudded. Would serve them right for getting into the ground late though, really. The true ultras have been sat behind the goal shouting their chants for about 2 hours. Alberto. Basic. He's found Immobile. He's onside. It's Lazio 2, Torino 1. Immobile's turned this game on its head on his own. He's ridiculously good. He is sensational. 24th of the season. Alberto's corner. He should have had a hat-trick. Down. I don't see nobody. Praise the boys. Alberto's corner. Headed away. SMS. Back to Alberto. Can we pick up another chance? Basic. And we escaped 2-2. 2-2 is still 2-2 is still a good result against Dundee. You take those. As we've got a pen here, chat. It should, to make it 3-1, it'll be Immobile for the hat-trick. It's a first half hat-trick. It's a 25-minute hat-trick for Ciro Immobile. 25 minutes to take his 25th of the season. A really good team. And away from home. The fact you were 2-0 up and drew 2-2 is a little sad. But the fact that you were away from home and had like a 70-minute onslaught from them, you take those. You take those indeed. Can we get a 4th here? Basic, DeMarco. He's found Immobile. He could have had a 4th. They missed a pen as well. Wow. Yeah, you definitely take that then. Yeah, I'd definitely take 2-2 in that game. Oh, Milinkovic, Savic. Oh, he's off the bar. He should score. It's a good chance. To really wrap this game up at 4-1 would been huge. As Ansaldi comes forward. I thought for a moment Luis Felipe was getting sent off there. I was slightly concerned, I'm not going to lie. You're unbeaten in 4. Is that 4 draws by any chance? Still unbeaten in 4. Unbeaten in 4. Let's go. Let's focus on the positives rather than the negatives. 1 win, 3 draws. See, better than that. You've got a win in there as well. And Inter aren't winning. I'm pleased. We've created loads. The scoreboard reflects that. We're 3-1 up. We're loving life. The only thing we need now is SMS to be on a 7 or above. Alberto. Acerbi. DeMarco. He's playing a little bit narrow. He's found Immobile. Immobile has 4. It's 26 for the season for Ciro Immobile. He's halfway to what I wanted him to get a 50. He's over halfway now. We haven't even reached January yet. He is unbelievable. If you can get this man fire, it doesn't take much to get this man firing. Strakosha pulls out a good save. Most importantly, still in 9th. This draw is great for, yeah. The dressing room have absolutely loved that. They've absolutely loved that result. And I, to be quite honest, I don't blame them either. I think this game's pretty much done already. I think we can start to rest thinking ahead of the game coming up in midweek. And on that note, we're gonna we give Ciro Immobile the round of applause his performance deserves. And we'll give SMS a break as well. We'll bring Pedro. We'll let Pedro play the Shadow Striker role for once. I don't think he's played that role yet. But yeah, when you're still in 9th, you're still staying up. And that's all that matters. Torino defence are probably glad to see the back of Immobile. As it's 4-2 now. Have we made subs too early? Is that what we've done? They're not going to come back and make this 4-4. They're not. Inter are now winning as well against Genoa. They were 1-0 down at one point. Nope, it's... Oh no, he's offside. He's offside. Never mind, I was going to say it's 5, but it's not. But on a night where England have had 4 slap past them, Torino, where Joe Hart went, also had 4 slap past them. Let's make a couple more subs. We'll rest Lazari for Hisaj. And we'll bring on Cataldi for Basic. And we'll just see this game out comfortably. And then we've got one more before the winter break. Alberto, Andre Anderson. Could Alberto, Alberto deserves a goal. There we go. Gonna continue this some other time. Yeah, you've got for a fair whack tonight. I think a good morale boosting draw against Dundee is a perfect place to end it for the evening. As we've now put 5 past them. And if anybody deserved a goal or an assist, it was Luis Alberto. Torino swept the side by 5-2. 1/3 through the season, yeah. It's a good chunk of the season now you're through. You're a good chunk of the way through the season. You love it. You're not in that relegation bit. You're comfortable. You're calm. Did Torino's poor form now? What their poor form of what? It is 1 win in 5 now, I suppose. Immobile's just there. We hammered them 5-2. There's a player on 16 goals from 12 matches. Is his name Ciro Immobile by any chance? What's Ciro Immobile? He's 26 for the season. He's on 21 in 17 in the league, 5-5 in the Europa League. Nope. I was obviously tongue in cheek with that one. 26 goals and 6 assists. Moves into channels, get forward. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what traits he has. He's just too too bloody good. We'll rest the squad because we'll play the first team for. Oh, Fede DeMarco suspended. Oh no. So we'll have to play Kamenovic and Falbo as like the backup. It's fine. We're playing Sassuolo, who are in 7th. Okay, we probably should have rested more for the Torino game than the Sassuolo game. I thought Sassuolo were further down the league than they were. But then they have they have like 2.5 weeks off. When we come back on tomorrow, we'll have a January transfer window to go through. Which will be quite nice. I need to download the VODs for YouTube as well. That's something I need to do. So we can have them uploaded and ready to go. So that then, if you miss the VODs and then you can't, and you want to then catch up, they're on YouTube as well. Chelsea hire Zidane. Chelsea have already sacked Tuchel. Chelsea are in 7th. They sacked him after 284 days in the Champions League win. Neil Bath left his role. It's very unlikely that in a Glory Hunter you're going to ever look for a club first season. It's interesting to see some of the clubs that do sack their managers early. I'm hoping that we can keep this amazing run of form up, and that we can leave Lazio after one season. I'd have then had my fun. We can then start to look around at the teams there, and then it might then be better to do like a rebuild. And see how that and have like a proper club to then rebuild for the Glory Hunter for a few years. We will start Kamanovic over Falbo though. Like, that is something we shall do indeed. And then we're gonna go again for the final game of stream. It's been a successful 3 hours. Qualified out of our Europa League group. We find out who we've got in the third round of the cup. And we're still very much top of the league. That could obviously change depending on results in this game and the Inter result. But 2 points clear at the top as it stands heading into this. Be quite nice. Right, Acerbi gets to Kamenovic. I wonder if I should just use the same 11 over and over since it's semi-pro. Possibly. Immobile. Ooh. Oh, Car. Welcome in, my dude. How you been, man? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've jumped into your... If you've been streaming, that is. I haven't seen you live for a bit. I do say I haven't looked at my Twitch noties properly clean recently. And
Shalom,
live,
shalom.
Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Glory Hunter. We're starting with Lazio. We're absolutely flying. We're still unbeaten heading into the winter. This is the last game before the Serie A winter break for like 2 weeks. I haven't been streaming. Baby on the way. Well, congratulations, my good sir. Back soon. No, yeah, that would be it'll be good. But yeah, we're massive as Immobile gets his 27th of the season. We're in December. He's already on 27. He should get 50 this season. I've been streaming for a few months since November, since full release. I started streaming the first week after full release. And we've gone through a Barcelona Spanish and homegrown only rebuild for 3 seasons, which we won it all. 14 seasons of Chertonovo Moscow, one of the hardest saves in FM, where we managed to take them to a Conference League semi-final. And yeah, that was, but then we had to like struggle to survive again that season. And then yeah, now we're starting Glory Hunter because never apologize for not catching the stream. You've got a lot on your plate probably right now getting sorted for that. Have you seen Bordeaux with the double relegation? I have indeed. It's mental. Oh, Acerbi's thrown himself to the floor. Ref, I'll take the goal. But yeah, that's mad. I think a fair few people might have an FM23 save lined up right about now. I think that might have. I think Mike's already tweeted, right? FM23 save done. I think any other save, Bordeaux double relegation save. I think that the meme of the guy looking at the girl walking past him is going to be very, very apt. And Mobile makes it to 28th of the season. He is a cheat code in this game. If you've not used a Mobile in this game, Car, like, load up a save and just enjoy the gloriousness of Ciro Immobile. He is unbelievable. Lazari, Milinkovic-Savic, square it to Immobile for the hat-trick. Akpo, there's the hat-trick. It took a deflection and he slotted it in. Ferrari will have to take the blame. I mean, they've taken the blame for a few things in F1 this season, from what I can tell, but they're doing it now in FM as well. I mean, yeah, he's not done well against the Mobile there, Ferrari, has he? Lorenzo Luca. Yeah, he's not one I've used yet, but I'm hoping in a save like this, I can start to use a few more of those players. Oh, SMS, make it 4. Oh, that's filth. 16th for SMS as well. We score goals. We do score goals. Worst part about today was it the fact that England lost 4-0 to Hungary, Woider? Because I've heard that one. But if not, I'd love to hear it. I'd absolutely love to hear it. Because we can... Could you say the same? No, but Hydra, that's the beauty of FM. We can hope and dream. It depends if he moves away from Pisa or not, realistically. We'll give Immobile the standing ovation that man deserves with 20 minutes to go. We'll rest the entire front three. Pedro can go and play as the show. Actually, no, we're going to play Cabral. We're going to play Cabral. Why not? And then we'll bring Falbo on the left as well. We're making 4 changes. I don't normally make 4 changes in one go, but I'm feeling frisky. But if Luca gets a move away from like the big, like from Pisa, I think he could have a good career still, because then if he goes to the right team. Flat tire on the way home from work. No one to bum a ride from. Had to pull my bike 4 kilometers to my parents' place. Get their super secret spare key. Get my dad's bicycle key. Swap bikes. Then finally bike home. Ooh. And how long does that normally take? It's like everyone's grinding on a Lazio save. I've not seen anybody do Lazio this FM, which is why I chose them. Like, they are all offside. That was the easiest decision you could have ever made, assistant referee. 25 minutes. Ouch. But that is a great way to finish the games. Do you know Krishna? I've seen his name. I've been in a couple of streams. I haven't been in one recently. But we're doing a Glory Hunter Hydra. So we don't plan on being at Lazio long. We don't plan on being at Lazio, so I'm knackered to fuck. I can imagine. And then you throw in the Fort William save as well. When yeah. Taken into account. Did Inter lose? He does a save with them. I'm doing a Lazio save too. Okay. I did it. This day is just pure shite. Well, hopefully tomorrow goes better. Inter lost to Juventus. 5-point gap at the top. And look at the goal difference is just ridiculous from us. This system is just working an absolute treat. Praise Immobile's form. Absolutely love to see it. We'll send the press. We'll attend the press conference as well. Do you want me to tell the story? I can listen to the story. Milan deserved the Scudetto this year. They did, yeah. But we've only lost 1 game in all comps this season. That is our form this season. I will very, very much take that. As managing Copenhagen. But they bottled easy fixtures. They did, yeah. They really did. Managing Copenhagen. And now you're at Lazio. That is... Considering how well AI Lazio tend to do, I'm quite surprised we've managed to get the Lazio job after managing Copenhagen. But yeah, we started with Lazio. This is season 1 of the Glory Hunter. I mainly started them because I wanted to use Immobile, Milinkovic, Savic, and Alberto as a front 3. And then I always wanted to play a back 3 with defensive wingers and see if it could work. And I think Italy was the perfect place to try that. And we've been top since day 1. And it's going great. We didn't have a good transfer budget, so I couldn't sell anyone or sign them. Yeah, that would That would not be useful with Copenhagen not being able to sell or sign anybody. Copenhagen squad isn't the worst in the world, if I don't remember correctly. Milan only 3 points behind Inter. We are a whopping 5 points clear. We won't find out who we get in the knockouts until after that. Milinkovic-Savic has got 6 and Immobile 5. Jamie Vardy's on 11 Europa League goals already. My goodness gracious, he's done well. Yeah, he will be growing, and then he would have probably got sold for peanuts, being out in Copenhagen. Dang. The reputation for this league one. The league reputation for Serie A is what, 3rd? Yeah. But if we look at the coefficients, it's not been a great year for Italy. Like England and Spain are already doing better. Germany aren't doing as great. So that's kind of positive. But France are there, but like the gap between France and Germany is mental. We're kind of secured because we're losing a very similar year. So we should be okay. 21 in 20. The board is pleased by us being 9th. Thank God, yeah. I think they would be, considering it was fight bravely against relegation, wasn't it, Wader? But that is where I'm going to leave it for today in terms of the FM. We'll wait for Hydra's story to finish, and then we'll be signing up, and we'll be looking for somebody to raid. 8 points from 12 games. Not a bad start to the league. Considering you were predicted... So second, I got offers from teams in League 2 and National. Yeah, you're not going to be leaving there. How did we get to Lazio then? Well, let's change over to here. But yeah, Lazio, absolutely smashing it. Top of the league by 5 points through to the second knockout round of the Europa League. It is going well. Decided to stay and loan in a lot of talents. Yeah, you would do. But we are going to look for somebody to raid quickly. Whilst we're finishing the remainder of this story. We're gonna raid Mr. Howie Rowe Owen. He's doing an Irish Build donation. He's doing the second yellow card of managing treaty as well. So we're gonna raid over to there. Got Makoko, Gavi, and Reece Williams on loan. Jesus Christ. I think that's I've spelled that right. How? Yeah, I spelled that correctly. Good evening, Sean. I'm doing well. We're finishing off. We have just hit the winter break. Don't, Sean, I've said this before. Don't ever apologise for missing stream. I know you have been working a lot recently and have got a lot of lates going. I hope you're well, dude. I hope everything's good. And then you got the offer from Preston, Lazio, and Everton. Of course, you're going to go to Lazio. Very nice, though, to do that well with the talents that you got to Copenhagen for a season. But yeah, we are going to raid Owen. We are top of the league heading into the winter break. Immobile and Milinkovic-Savic firing in goals for fun. Lazio's going great. We're through to the knockouts of the Europa League. We're top of the league. We've got Brescia in the cup. It's gonna be a fun one. Can we continue it? We are back tomorrow, 8 o'clock, for a January transfer window where we might sell some players and bring some new ones in to try and help us get towards the running of the season. But even if we don't, and we just have a chill January and a February, and we don't sell anybody, that will be great. England are shit after tonight for the raid message. Yeah, because we're going into a build, and We're not even gonna do that for the copy pasta. We're gonna do England the shit, Ireland the better. Like that. Like that. That is what we're gonna raid Owen with. That is the copy pasta that you need to put in. So yeah, I'm back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Go say hi to Owen. Go and check out his stream. Give him a follow if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good